Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Welcome in all to the Joe Lockett Show. I am Nephew, and you here with the two best hosts. I don't know about the other dude, but the two best hosts, Nephew and Miss Denise. Yeah. Stop it. We here every Wednesday. Anyway, welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. You know what it is. It is a special Wednesday, with it being holidays, with it being other different types of celebration of life, which we'll get into later.
Holidays?
Yeah.
What holiday?
9/11.
Well,
not a holiday, but you know,
a special day.
Mm-hmm. Special day.
I'm like, dang, that was not working.
If you are tuning in on social media, while you're at it, you might as well hit the like button. Make sure you comment. Let us know how you feel today, whether it's somber, whether it's happy, whatever it is. Hope it's a great time. And while you're at doing all of that, make sure you subscribe and hit the noti bell, especially if you on YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok. And while you at it on Spotify, you can subscribe there too. Just opened up, which is crazy. Didn't know Spotify was doing all that. So to all of which, make sure you like, follow, and all of the other things. It helps go a long way into the show. Now, speaking of the show, we got a lot to get into. A lot happened last night. A lot happened in the morning. A lot happened, period, since we left y'all early yesterday. We had a short show yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. Nothing happened. It just so happened everything was so concise and wrapped in order. It was like, all right, cool. Let's wrap this up.
Oh, wow.
Plus, Mr. Daddy Mode has been working his butt off. So I was like, yo, man, get some rest. you can't enjoy when people are here for you and you tired, nah. So you know what I mean. And if you are asking why is Joe not here, he is here.
He'll be on sure.
Yeah, but he doing his thing. Yeah,
very special.
I told him yesterday.
Excited.
Yes, I told him yesterday. I was like, I don't know why I'm getting butterflies. These ain't even my kids. Well, I told him yesterday. I was on the way here thinking about it, and I got emotional. I was like, what the hell? These ain't my kids.
I'm so excited.
Yes, man. So
I'm gonna have to ask them, do they understand all English so I could?
No, they do.
Okay,
they definitely do.
One, I didn't know if the other one knew like.
I think they both know English. I think they both know English, but one is multiple bilingual. Multiple bilingual.
That's her daddy.
Yeah. So she her daddy's girl for real. But yeah, man, I am. You ain't got to take Joe to be here for folks that like him or that love him to be very much excited for what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just a few hours from now.
I'm gonna meet my nieces.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be lit.
Excited.
Yeah, this is gonna be lit. Now with that being said, we do still have a lot of other stuff to get into, but I would be remiss to ask you, Mr. Deese, how are you doing? We got to check up.
I'm here.
Is that good?
What I will say is life is so precious. I know everybody know life is short, but life is so precious. So for those that you have in your life, don't take it for granted.
Hey, I give you some air horns on that. In facts.
Just don't.
Hey, I can't follow that.
A really great person to pass this week.
Oh
I'm
man.
like, golly, Lord, come on, man.
Well, condolences. I'm sorry
So
about that.
yeah, she just don't take it. And we're gonna go eat wings that night, that next night for our birthday. Happy birthday the day before
Wow.
you're supposed to when you got wings. But like I said, we always put off like, okay, yeah, we'll do it. If somebody cross your mind, pick up their phone, or hey, just want to hear your voice, or hey,
Yeah.
So
I know.
life is very, very precious, and yeah.
Well, I can imagine. I know it was a ex of mine. She helped me actually like do that because I used to be the same way. He used to be like, "All right, man, I'm gonna get to it and get to it." And she like, "No, when people cross your mind,
Mhm.
it don't hurt to just say something,
Yeah.
even if they blow you off."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least the action is there. That way, you ain't tried in vain, or you know what I mean. So it's like, I definitely get where you coming from on that, and condolences on that end. Now let's go ahead and get into
Yes.
our topics for today because we have some news to get into.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it.
You know, messed up. You don't even know how to process that. Alrighty. First things first. Like I said, this is a day to remember. Today marks the 23rd year since 9/11. We're nearly 1,000 had passed in the World Trade Center and the Pentagon Act. We do want to make sure we give light to this. Over the few years, I'm gonna be honest, they weren't really talking about it like they used to. I know when I was in school, they would have a whole day where they dedicated it to it, and they had us watch the videos.
They're not
Like,
doing that anymore.
no, they stopped when I started getting into high school.
Oh.
Like, and you know what I mean. And this is a big part of history. And regardless on whoever you are, if you identified as an American and you were there, even if you wasn't in New York, you felt it. So I would be remiss not to include this today. This is very important news, and a lot of stuff happened in American history. This needs to be talked about. I will ask this: where were you? Because I know I was like 3 years old.
I don't recall my age. I don't recall my age. However, I had actually I was in Hoover, and I remember it. I was at a public place, and I remember the television. They were talking about the first one, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, what is that real?" And so when we're watching it as the second one came in,
Yeah,
and it's like, "Whoa, wait a minute, hold up, is this shit for real? Like real talk?"
yeah.
It was no, I was numb. Like I was numb. Like I think we really thought it was a joke, or it just wasn't. It wasn't real.
Yeah.
And then we realized, no, this is real.
Yeah.
Well, we just attacked,
Yeah, it's something you don't really think about, especially how America talked about people making that big of a move.
Yeah, you really came in. It's like I'm coming into your home, and I just destroy. Like I come through your door.
Yeah,
Your alarm. You have an alarm system, but I still.
I ain't giving a damn about none of that.
And I'm in the middle of the house, so that means I've gotten through, and then I destroy it. Like I cause harm to you in your house. Yeah, it was a ball that was dropped, but my opinion on what I feel about, I'm just going.
Oh, I'm with you on that. hey.
I personally feel like we allow, and I do say we allow, because this is our home. Too many people come in, and because I think one or two of them, they took classes here. We trained them.
Yeah. From different videos, especially throughout all the years that have been coming out, there was stuff of a few of them.
We taught you how to attack us, and we don't do us like that, for free anyway.
Yeah.
And they came over for free education. So some things I'm like, you have to watch who you allow in your space, in your home, because things like that can happen in real life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
like I said, I was a babe. I was like preschool. And I remember in preschool, from what my mama says, I couldn't remember it, but from what mama said, she was on the way because I was getting checked out. And in the midst of checking me out, she saw that the preschool was about like shook, and she came in and everybody watching the news. Everybody. And she like, what the what? Yeah.
Quiet. Like it was.
She said she was just getting done with a hair appointment and everything.
I had no idea what's going on.
Yeah. So wherever you were when it all happened, again, condolences, especially if you got family out there. New York, you felt it the hardest. Condolences to y'all in that city. I know that only made y'all stronger. We how everything went. But shout out to America from that point, man. Gotta keep going with the condolences. This one shook me, Lord. I'm not lying, man. This one almost got me, man. Cause I'm a big, if you watch the show, bro, you know I'm a big music head. And this was a dude that damn near raised me.
You know, well, I was listening to him when I was having my baby, my last one.
Word?
Mm-hmm. I had him playing in the room.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
He came into some fire music. If you don't know where it is, I'm gonna put you on game.
Yeah.
Frankie Beverly, man.
Yeah, Frankie. But let's go back a little bit. Did you all? So you did say something about James Earl.
Yes, okay. Yes. I made sure to talk about James, but I do not like the discourse that is being had about James. I do not like that. And not to go on a tangent, but I might do it. Have you seen the discourse online from how folks want to do a cancel culture? And they felt like it was the need now to bring up stuff or old interviews he had of what he said before.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I do not. That's
so disrespectful.
Very, very disrespectful.
That is one man's voice that when he spoke, you don't have to be in the same room,
bruh. Like a God-given voice.
Actor. He yeah, that. And yeah, and what's crazy though? My dumb ass. The first thing I thought about was Coming to America 2. And when they had the celebration and he died in the casket.
That's all. That's no. No.
Like he did.
No, bruh. Like no.
Man, but for him to leave us, and then Frankie, like I pushed my baby out. Like that was my music I was listening to while I was in labor, and he was playing,
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, Lord. Y'all taking some good people up there.
Yo,
I don't want to be stuck down here with Sets Red.
I saw.
Like y'all, like a lot of our folks are leaving, so
man,
they gonna have us down here.
The OGs, man.
Is it red now? No.
The OGs.
No, we got horrible.
I saw a comment under Frankie Beverly stuff. Somebody said, "Oh my God!" Somebody said 2024 trying to catch up in September. Like September alone, I think we had at least 7.
So I know 3.
What's your 3?
What's our dude name? The rapper?
Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah. So those 3 right there.
Yeah.
Back to back.
If I'm not mistaken, it was 3 the second week.
Ooh.
Oh, gotta go back through it because I could have sworn I mentioned them. But regardless, it's been a lot in September alone, and we not done. And this month been flying, so it's like, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Yeah. But I'll ask this before we move from the Frankie Beverly topic. Question:
what's my favorite?
What's your favorite? I got to know.
I don't have a favorite.
What?
I don't. I loved all of them. But
so it was none that you just went to a lot more than others?
I just say, especially when Alexa play Frankie Beverly.
Wow.
Like I love him. Him and Sade, those are 2 that you can just listen. It's no favorite. Yeah. It's just laid back. Him, it's wind blowing. You got some nice drink, and you just sitting on a patio chilling, and that just takes you to that's always folks. That you connect that with that.
Yeah, this is what I got with him, because I'm with you all the way. When I hear Frankie or like the Gap Band or the Spinners or the OJs, it just puts you in a happy vibe.
And you know what's crazy?
They are happy vibe music.
They're relaxed. However, when I was younger, I didn't want to hear them because every time I would hear them, it was time to clean up. And here it is now as an adult, you now you understand. Like, you know.
But you gotta make sure you play them, you get some good cleaning in.
Now you cleaning and you singing with it. Back then,
what?
6 o'clock on Saturday morning, baby. You doing this before you even watch cartoons. Once you hear that music, you know it's time to get up and you gotta start cleaning.
Joy and pain. Sunshine and rain.
Say it again.
Hey man, shout out to Frankie Beverly, man. You left us
shortly. He's here, but
you left us with a catalog that is legendary.
And I don't want anybody now. I like Beyonce, but I don't like that remake.
No, I don't.
I do not. Some people you cannot touch their stuff. You do not need to touch Juvenile, back that ass up ever, ever. That is the real true national anthem. You do not need to touch Frankie. You do not need to touch Sade. You do not like certain people. You just don't need to touch.
Now,
don't
question:
touch them.
You mentioned Juvenile. Are you? How do you feel about the thing? The Super Bowl halftime show.
My thoughts on that is, they should have, honestly. Lil Wayne is by himself. Mad respect for that boy. I love. My first time seeing him in concert, he bring his own live band, not no radio playing. It's a live band, and he's New Orleans. He's always repped his city.
I'm conflicted.
So I would think that if they could possibly, and I'm like, well, Kendrick kind of bring him in as a surprise guest?
Kendrick love Wayne too, so I don't think it's past Kendrick to still bring him on.
You could bring him in.
Yeah.
So I'm praying that happened. I do feel like they took that away from him. I like Lil Wayne. I asked for that number, said 911.
Oh my God.
but I do feel like they need to, like, Kendrick, hands down, bring them in. Surprise guest. You know what I'm saying?
I got a feeling that's gonna happen though.
White, black, and white. Everybody know Wayne. You know, they do.
But this what came out though.
Now, what also need to be brought in is what they need to sneak that back to the enemy side.
Juvenile. That, oh my God. Now I think
make history because everybody know that song. Tell me one person who don't know that song. Tell me.
Oh my Lord.
Tell me one. Back that ass up. I'm just saying.
Now, there was a few arguments about that though. Now, one of them that just came out, it was a committee from New Orleans that had the final say. It wasn't Jay-Z. It wasn't anything with Rock Nation.
Dealing with them having an issue with Drake or something.
That's what people are. That's the conspiracy.
See,
that
I don't know.
Drake and Jay-Z aren't really cool. But they're taking it out on folks that's loyal to Drake, and that'll be Wayne. Wayne is very much known for his loyalty.
Because Wayne is who? Drake, am I right?
Drake is a product of Wayne. Yes.
Okay. So I guess with Lamar, man, look.
No, I don't think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's nothing to do with Kendrick. I think
that came up too. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with Kendrick. I think that was one of the options.
Where's Aquaman? Aquawoman. It is somebody else.
Aquawoman on?
Yeah, she just came out.
Yeah. Oh, he brought the TikTok in. I didn't even know y'all was over there.
Yeah.
He a ninja.
Yeah, he was like,
man.
But yeah, I do feel that would really like bring Wayne that don't let anybody know and just pop him in there.
Yeah. Now I do think they're using this as promotional. Oh, Wayne ain't gonna be in it, and then he does pop up in it. Because
why Kendrick? Outside of this, they're not like us. Why him?
Oh, you tripping? He got a lot of stuff.
I mean, I'm saying what made like
it made sense for the run he had this year. And I'm with everybody. Okay. He had a huge run this year. But even outside of that, because somebody made the argument, it's only a few songs that Wayne would really be able to do would be clean.
No hell.
For the Super Bowl scene.
No hell. Okay.
Like what?
You can,
because he can't do Lollipop.
He has so much. that he
I
don't
I
have
got
to
6
have it.
foot and I
But
got
the thing
a
is,
milli.
if he bring it, not just him though. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hold
not
on,
saying
hold on.
him being
And
the
that
only
would be
person.
half of the problem. Hold on, but that's why the other conspiracy about it would be half of the problem because they was like, we know you are loyal to people, but the wrong crowd.
Because there's been
That's
people that's
broke.
on there and they've had to tweak some stuff with some things that's being said.
They have.
So,
But I think everybody look at that LA show like
cut it into the next song. It's a way to do that kind of stuff. Artists do that all the time. They don't do a whole song up there. You know, they need to bring Wayne in. With all the respect and that, you know, how many times they've had it there?
like
And
once.
No, it's been more than once.
No, it's been once. The only
you
other
sure?
time was in 2013.
Okay, so I said how many times? So
And that's
But
Beyonce was there.
I thought it was another time that they had it there as well.
No, it's the first
But they've
time since
been-
2013.
So it'll be the second time.
Mhm.
So both those times, nobody who's from there was in it.
No, they wasn't.
So that's my issue. At least respect the state. At
But
least
from
have
what
a
they
piece
say,
of it.
the city was the one that came to the terms with it.
Not bullshit. No.
You ain't believing it?
No, I don't. No, I don't. No,
I mean, they came out with the
I don't.
statement.
I don't. Who they speak? Just like they said the polls, and the polls right now is at a tie. What polls?
Oh, we gonna get to
Who
that.
voted?
Oh my God,
Like,
we got to
you
get to
what I'm
that.
saying? You get what I'm saying? No. So you saying what city? Who voted? No. Because old dude has pretty much the last say so on that.
No, he doesn't.
No. It's
That-
a guy. It is a guy, and they. And
Oh, I thought you were talking
actually-
about Jay-Z.
No.
Okay, you talking about the head dude,
What's his name?
Cordell, Roger Cordell.
That's it. So, oh yeah.
You no. We gonna get to that. We gonna get
Sorry,
to that. We gonna get to that. You gotta wait.
D said,
We gotta
I
wrap this
believe
up.
that, not New Orleans, and then she said they wouldn't vote for Kendrick. Right.
I don't know about that.
Right. But the thing is, over Lil Wayne. Come on now, like real talk. It's like going to Atlanta and somebody choose.
I mean, they've done that
Somebody over.
though. I think we all get jaded because we saw what was going on with LA. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Outside of Kendrick, Dre, and Snoop, that was a New York show. Because it was New York and Detroit. Because you had Eminem, you had 50, you had Mary J.
Keep going.
And then you had the
about-
other two.
Are you referring?
Well,
to
other
which
three.
show?
I'm talking the LA show. Because folks
Okay.
will say, oh, well, you let LA do this and this and that. And I was like, even that was even halfway
But-
tempered
Okay.
because you had artists that were from different states. If you're going past that, when they did it in Las Vegas with Usher, just the past one, he brought Atlanta out.
But
If you go into Rihanna in the
Okay,
year before,
so- but they're
Rihanna
different
from what's her name?
but they have different people. So in this case, I don't need it to just be Lamar. I don't.
But that's the thing. I try to remind folks, we are dealing with Kendrick, and he has had multiple accounts of the revere he has for Lil Wayne.
Oh, hey,
I don't think people really know, but before Kendrick Lamar was actually Kendrick Lamar and he was just a hype man, his first tour was with Wayne.
Too many artists, No Limit, Cash Money, etc. It was about the label. They all had a relationship, nephew.
No, that's
And
conspiracy.
Eminem, 50,
That's
and
conspiracy.
Eminem, 50, and Dre are connected, and that's true.
50 and
That's true.
I know they're connected with Dre, but I'm saying we're talking about people from the city. I get who's connected because, of course, he was gonna bring his people out. But the most of the arguments from folks was, "Oh, well, it's the city. Why ain't you?" Well, they usually don't always put it in for the city,
Just because, they
and
don't
even
need
if
to
they
it,
do, they halfway
something
tamper.
Wayne
They
need to
halfway
be-
tamper.
Wayne need to
This
be
is
put on
something
it.
that the Super Bowl is known for.
Wayne need to do something serious.
But like I said,
Give
man,
him respect.
I think Wayne will find a way on that stage.
He better.
I think this is low key
better.
publicity to try to get more eyes to it. Because let's be honest, you ain't finna not watch the Super Bowl. You're not.
It depends on who's playing. Go to the Nets.
Now we're gonna go back and forth a little bit because I got to talk about this. This is breaking freaking news.
I ain't know he
This
put
is
out
breaking
business out
news.
Like that. I did not know he was gonna put our business out like that, people.
Oh, you
Go
tripping.
ahead.
You
I
tripping.
ain't tripping.
You
I'm
tripping,
glad he
tripping.
didn't call- I'm glad he didn't say my name. He said
Miss
my
Denise.
bedroom name,
Oh, my-
Michelle.
No. Oh my God. You is tripping. You
I'm
tripping.
just saying.
Oh my God. If you don't know why I'm saying that Miss Denise is tripping,
I'm not tripping.
man, Uncle Shay Shay, man, he trending again, Lord.
And then they said that it was they said that it was
Accident. He got hacked.
It was hacked.
Man, all right. If you don't know what we talking about, man,
So
Uncle Shay Shay said Uncle Shay Shay went live off his Instagram.
That's what you heard.
Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay went live on Instagram. Apparently getting down to the business. All right.
With no mail.
He was tackling.
With no mail. You know, Mr. I'm gay. It wasn't no mail.
He was wrestling.
It wasn't no mail.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I think he did that just so we could put that to bed. Because he was walking around living too much Lululemon. He said, y'all got me messed up.
But see, yeah, and I hate that because just because someone else is a certain way don't mean that I am, or I have to distance myself or not be around someone because they are that way. I mean, that's me.
I ain't gonna lie. That Lululemon when you was on
I
the
don't
green
care.
with the fur.
I don't care though. I don't care. With it. I don't give a damn. You like what you like, and if he was that way, hey, I like him still.
Man,
this was a girl named Michelle. I think it was Michelle.
He was taking her to where Sexy Red went.
And then he said, because I listened to, I'm like, oh my, is that his
Booty
voice?
hole brown.
It wasn't supposed to get out.
Oh my goodness.
But he said it was hacked.
Man, that's a lie.
But I'm like, how would it have gone live though? Like,
exactly. The most a hacked person can do from your account is drop something on your story.
So maybe
you have to go through other means to go live from Instagram. That's what it's kind of like going live off of TikTok. You cannot go live off of TikTok without pressing multiple buttons. It's not just a leak on.
Well, all I know is he satisfied her, I guess.
Oh, she sound like she had a time. He all breathing.
You ignorant. You so ignorant.
Oh Lord, he sound like he was 50-something that day.
Baby, he was putting it down.
Yeah, he was off with the packs. He had the Blue Chew, and he got a I think he had a sponsorship with them too. Who it is? Ups,
down, and all around that ass.
Shout out
that one, baby.
Shout out to the Uncle Shay Shay Club.
All right, Shay.
Oh my goodness.
He was like, is it right there, baby? I listened. I'm like,
oh my goodness.
And then they paused a little bit. And I'm like, shit.
Man.
Her.
I know one thing, bro. You can get on with that lie. You get on with that lie, bro. Just tell everybody why you did it.
He said he put it out. Yeah, he probably
did.
But and then so she wouldn't feel some type of way. He made it like it was a or
baby.
like Mimi and the guy off of the shower rod.
Oh, so you think he was doing that?
No, because they said that was she didn't know it was,
Man.
I don't know. All I know is it sounded as though he was handling that.
I mean, he wasn't church clapping enough. Oh my God. So
you come here.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, I'm over here working.
Oh my goodness. Hey man, Uncle Shay Shay, he ain't gotta lie, bro.
Shay put it in, y'all.
He ain't gotta lie, bro.
He put it in, baby. He put it in.
Now, speaking of lying, last night.
Let's get on.
Last night, there was probably a lot of that. There's probably a lot of that last night. I got the perfect sound bite for this. Oh, yeah. I got the perfect sound bite for this one. Let's go ahead and do it. All righty. If you don't know what that means VP Harris is gonna start getting at y'all fools, man. Bruh, that debate last night, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm a novice to it. That was a clinic. If you didn't feel like she didn't like cerebrally assassinate this dude on live TV, now I'm gonna be 100 from what I'm told and how debates and stuff usually go. Did you just turn on the heat? You trying to kill me? And then you turned off the light. Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway.
Sorry, I was having a flash.
Oh Lord. Okay. If you
Go to hell. I'm not gonna do this. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Now, if you didn't feel like VP Harris didn't verbally assassinate this
what
guy,
he did was, and I know she's not an African American woman or she's not a black woman, whatever.
She's mixed.
I mean, she's a woman. That's it. She's a woman, and there are words that a woman use that a man should know to shut the fuck up. And there are facial expressions that we make, ladies. Tell me if I'm wrong. That we know to think. Sorry, because I'm out of breath. Facial expressions that we may have that is like, "Hey, look, you really pissing me off." Like that one.
Yes. If you're watching
Like
on
that
social
one.
media, the faces that's being made,
ladies,
only meme worthy.
Like
The faces that's being made is only meme worthy. Meme
I do
worthy.
have shirts that I have my cousin to take care of that says, "Please don't eat my dog."
I can see the memes off of that. My uncle live out there in Springfield, and it's hilarious how they're just cracking up at this.
It is. This man said they're eating cats and dogs. And when he said 4 sentences, that's what he lost me because 4 is run, comma, spot, run. That's 1 sentence, 3 words. But he said 4 sentences.
Run,
and
spot.
I'm like, did this fool say run, spot, run? And it has nothing to do with I like him or dislike him. Nothing to do with that. It's simply that was the best comedy show that I have seen
in a long time.
Me and my cousin was watching it last night. I needed the laughs. Yeah, Tyson can't go outside. Zena can't. I gotta make sure they are with me.
Oh my goodness!
All the way, like that. We sleeping at night with a pillow. You know, like, did you really say eating dogs and cats?
I saw a meme. Somebody put their dog up in the crock pot.
Yeah. Or they were eating a bowl of cereal. It was cat.
Oh my God! Did you see the one where where they did the AI and it was Trump running away from some black dudes?
No,
and he had the 2
cats. I didn't see that. And then he was like, well, that's what was on and he cut off. Okay, let me just serious. When Biden ran the first time, he was not saying Trump like that, but he was that age. Like he kind of had a thing. Since he has, kind of gotten older. I pray he's not our next president again, but I see that. And this man has some mental issues. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm really serious. I think he has mental issues. Because to just come out of your behind with these type of stories, that's a problem. And that shows that there is something wrong. And then to go on to say that was the dogs and cats, and then the run spot run, it was
what really wanted, I think, was 2. One about the policy that he didn't have one for. They kept asking him, well, you asked about like 9 years ago, and we want to know if you had an update.
Because that was the Obamacare. And the thing with that, because I know my insurance. I know how that thing is. He did. He tried to get it removed, and even the Republicans said no. Anything can get better. That's we had to put something in place, and people don't understand that pre-existing clause was so important because diabetes. You can have a child, birth the child. If that child come out into that world with a disability or something wrong, immediately that's a pre-existing, and the insurance companies did not have to pay for that. So things like that, or having your child on your insurance to 26, that's great because most children that come out of college or in college, that's something that they don't have to worry about. I do not like the fact that you can still stay in your parents' insurance if you're married. I don't, but it is what it is. It helps so many people. Can it be twerked a little bit? Anything can be twerked, better. But this man voted it out. He wanted it gone, and then just to turn and say he didn't want. No, dude, you did say that shit. You did.
It was two other things though that I think really, really won her over. I literally think it's tight now, but it's not going to be soon. What the other one, what I think won her over was the abortion topic and
I hate
that her closing one.
I hate that he had to say Alabama. And I just said to my cousin,
Lord,
we have it here. You will go to jail.
Yes.
And then right after that, he said, bruh, you creating a mess. I don't feel that it is to be a child of let's remove a child, but to be raped and having to carry that child full term and then having to interact with the child's father because legally the child's father still can have joint custody regardless if it was rape or not. I don't know if people knew that. So
word?
Yeah. Yes, sir. So it's like, you're really telling me I have to carry this child and then have a relationship with my child's father if he desires it. That's bullshit to me. And
yeah, I didn't know
that. That you will go to jail, or if you're losing a child, like miscarriaging or what, not necessarily miscarriage, but if you have an issue, that doctor cannot go on and take that child to save your life.
That's hold on, and she mentioned both of those.
Yeah,
even the incest part.
They'll go to jail.
And that's what she talked about. And you can hear that. I think the conviction is the real part.
It's
because she sounded like she really did talk to these women personally.
It is a fact.
Yo.
That was a fact. So if you did not know that, yes. If you if you are bleeding like women with kids, I will put it out there. I've lost a child and they had to take my baby.
Oh wow.
But in this law, they can go to jail for doing that. Just saving my life. So some stuff and just overall, I don't feel a man especially, but government should have any type of yay or nay over what I do for my fucking body. Excuse my language. But ladies, we have to have the cycles. We deal with the menopause. We deal with so much. And you gonna tell me what I can and can't do with mine? No. I'm not off of but there is
no. You speaking facts.
That you should. Because older ladies know this. If I'm 22, 23, 24, I cannot get my tubes tied. If I am married, my husband have to give the consent that I can get my tubes tied. That's bullshit to me. It's bullshit. I mean, if I can get a man pregnant, but I have a bunch of them. I'd be a deadbeat mama.
That's crazy.
I would.
That's crazy.
The stuff that women go through, no man or government, you shouldn't be in you all up in my little JJ. And you ain't gotta lay down on that table with your legs up just to make sure you're good. But you want to tell me what I can and can't do. Come on, man. This is my right. Thank you, Sharon. This is my body. Now, I did not know that you can have an abortion after the baby's born. I didn't know
what?
That. I did not know that. I did not.
Wait.
Told them that I was gonna go and have an abortion.
Wait.
Yeah. Because did not say, "Oh, pocketbook." Thank you, my pocketbook.
Wait, that's still messing me up.
Yeah. So
that's
last
not
night
an abortion.
he
Though.
stated that you can execute a birth even after you have the baby.
Huh?
Yeah. Am I
that's
wrong?
hold on. But
then he said, you get the baby out and put it over to the side and figure out what you want to do with it.
Yo, hold on.
Am
hold
I
on.
lying?
Hold on.
Did he not say that? Yes.
If you really conservative, bro, and you on them little Christian values
that
like you say, no, it do because that. But after the baby's born. That's what I'm saying. Like that's doing that.
But you can't.
It's alive. That's your point.
Exactly. And so, of course, and that's when I don't know if it was a guy. What's the guy's name? One of the mediators. He had to say, no, you can't do that. No, the lady. Like you
can't do that.
Can't do that. Like I love to hear her talk though.
She's so nonchalant with it. She's just so
okay. To hear her talk.
She's like okay.
Now, what I did not like was the fact that you're supposed to mute each mic. When it's cutoff time for you to speak.
Joe said that they let him speak a little bit longer.
They would allow him to speak, but would cut her. But he could continue. And then even when they're trying to go to a next question, mainly the guy, he would stop and just let y'all dude continue to speak.
Now, question: Do you agree with the folks that say that most of the questioning was favoring her?
No. They had, because there were some questions that she had that is like, ouch. They brought up stuff that she said previously. And it's like, hey, so are you still thinking this?
Mm-hmm.
Are you thinking, no, it wasn't favoring any of them, neither of them. It's just his answers.
But because they said that they had to, his complaint was they fact checked him way more than they fact checked her.
Nope. They did not. He was just talking more. I mean,
that's what Joe said.
Please tell me.
I'm not gonna lie. Joe said it to a T.
Everything because he kept talking and you kept, so of course things that you're saying is a fact check. Oh my God. Like the dogs and cats, that was not even a question. Where the hell did that even come from?
He pulled that out.
Of course, if you're gonna continue to speak, then they're gonna you putting stuff out there, correct?
Yeah.
And he did. He never answered one of the questions because it was about the abortion deal. He never answered that question. And what he said was, "What's the man?"
He didn't answer any question.
What's the man name?
JB. The vice president to be.
I don't like his eyes look like something off a horror movie, and I'm not being funny, like it does. But he said, he could speak for me because he didn't even know.
Yeah.
And so I turned to Fox afterwards because I wanted to see what they were saying.
Yeah.
And so his boy gonna say, Harris was speaking to the people like we were children. Like, how the hell? But he the one who said run, spot, run. I don't know if you saw that, but if you can go back YouTube, whatever. But he was speaking on, what? Hey, MD.
Oh, he always coming in.
You.
He dropped in yesterday. He made it 2 in a row today, Joe. I'm surprised he can say greetings, ladies. Boy,
and I don't see Nate.
Greetings, ladies.
But
Nate, I thought Nate was in there.
I don't know. I didn't see him. He used to speak to me. That's my zaddy.
Oh my God.
But so it was a comedy show for me. Now, if they debate, again, it'll be September the 25th. He's saying, no, baby, I said zaddy, not daddy. My daddy problem. With a Z.
Oh my God.
And that was Nate. That was Nate's.
My God.
Anyway, so it will be September the 25th. I want to see another one. And this is why.
Wow.
At the end, Trump actually did something. And I have to say, he got points on that. And that was, she spoke, and then he stated, the people, our concern, I don't give a damn what happened back then. Grocery bill, gas bill. The last statement he made actually gave him some points.
What did he say?
That's what people, you may have to go back and watch. I don't want to say the whole thing. But it was pertaining to the economy and where we are and what's important to us right now, and we need help. That last statement he made was like, damn, I needed her to come back. But I want another one because I just like to be entertained by him. People are still gonna vote for who they vote for. And I'm gonna say this and you can say whatever and then we can get off of it. So I get my nails done. This lady, she's Korean. And I love her. I've been going to this place over 10 years.
Okay.
I never got my nails polished. I would always keep my toes 365, right? So my nails, I started my own nails, nails grow and I'll get them painted or whatever. We do the dip. The ladies know what I'm talking about. So anyway, she asked me yesterday as I'm sitting there, she was like, are you going to watch the debate? Why I got to sound like that?
Oh my God. You ain't had to do that. You ain't had
And
to,
I was like,
you ain't had to put that accent in there.
I think I am. And so, and this is definitely for business owners, small business, entrepreneurs, whatever. So I said, are you? And she was like, no, I'm not going to watch. But John, that's her husband. He's probably going to watch it. And I was like, okay, that's what's up. She was like, do you know who you're going to vote for? And I was like, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And so she was like, yeah, I'm voting for Trump because people cannot afford to get their nails done anymore. People can't pay for things anymore. I just wanted to lower down a shit. And I'm like, okay. Because what I'm not going to do is argue or debate with what you think or who you like or how you feel.
Yeah.
Okay. So then she said, because illegal immigrants, they don't need to come over here. They don't need to come over here. I paid and I did what I was supposed to do. And I said, you are absolutely correct. You're absolutely illegal. You're right. I agree with you. I have to agree with you. But what we're not going to do is, this is my country. You paid for it. So I was very nice when I said it because, Trick, you still vote for Trump. So I still had to put some up in there.
Oh, my Lord.
So then she said, I don't watch TV. This is why I don't watch TV. Fake news. I said, well, do you read? You don't have to read a newspaper. You don't have to read Google. Just do your research on that person. And she said, no, I don't like to read. I said, oh, okay, so you just have to run your mouth. Now, we've been at this for a long time. And I'm trying to be as calm and as cool and respectful as I could be. And I'm still low tone. As Virgos, we know how to just be real petty, yada, yada, blah, blah.
No sense.
They be building up. So she then said, yeah, because when woman was sitting in my chair, I said, what's this? What's this, girl? What's this? She's like, this. So she's rubbing my hand, you all, okay? And so I'm like, are you saying a black woman? Yeah, I said, you can say black woman, but you just can't say, and I said the N-word. I said, you just can't say ninja. And so she was like, I wouldn't say that to me. You know I love you. I said, you got black friends, huh? I said, listen, look. This is what we're going to do. We're not going to talk about politics. Yes, I'm watching. If you don't watch TV, kudos. I said, but you need to go off of what you know about the person and not what other people are speaking about the person. And so she said, she went back to the illegal immigrants, right? And so I said, did Trump's wife or did Trump's wife not have her parents immediately turn to legal citizens? His term, it wasn't even a month.
Yeah.
She said, oh, that's just 2 people. It's okay, 2 people. But a lot of them, I said, well, hell, how did you even figure us out over here? You aren't born here. So somebody somewhere, who snuck in. And I told you, I was building up.
That's crazy.
I like my nails. I love her. But don't ever speak that kind of stuff when it comes to business. So I kind of watch certain things that I'll say on Facebook. You have to watch that stuff because now I'm contemplating about going back to her. And I have been with her for a very long time. It's been over 10 years. So she was like, I'm just not going to vote. I said, you know what? And that's a good idea.
Oh, my God.
Because she already said who she would vote for.
Hey, man. Ms. Niece, you savage, man. You savage. Oh, my God.
I'm just saying. Because, I'm just saying. If his wife, think about it though, like her parents were illegal, but they were here.
Yes.
His wife, I don't even know what she be saying half of the time. Oh, and this lady had the audacity to say that Harris didn't do anything while she was in office. I said, okay. I mean, what did Melanie? Is that her name?
Melania.
What did she do?
I had to mess up. I messed up on her name too.
Melanie. All I know is I want to meet her. I want to meet her.
Oh my
I
god,
just want to know how you go from a hole to the White House.
bruh, I didn't seen tapes. That's all I
I want
got.
to meet her.
That's all I
need to
got.
know what I need to do. How I need to bend it over and stand up on my toe. I'm just saying. She was biting off of Michelle, baby. But yeah, I just, don't talk about it. Just kind of. If somebody say how you vote and say, hey, maybe not, because that was a conversation that now she probably lost me.
All right, I'm
You're right, D. You're right. And yes, I am gonna go to another nail tech.
I'm gonna go in like this then.
Because it did bother me.
And I keep
you,
it. I keep it what I said before. Shout out to the Keith and Joe show earlier. I'm a novice to it. So
this cold is so good.
I don't how I view politics. I view it all kind of like jaded anyway, because from what all I hear with politics is.
Wait a minute. And he said he got the most votes than any other president. How? But let's clear this up. Popularity votes. Hillary got that. That electoral shit. They need to do away with it. They really, really do. But he wouldn't have gotten in if it was that way, because Hillary actually had more.
Okay.
I know that.
No, I knew that.
Okay. I just wanted to put that because he brought that came up too when he was speaking about millions and millions. He loved adjectives and adverbs. And he do very, very, very much. I mean, great things.
I mean, that's what he remembered back from school.
Run, stop, run. And just to think, I found the book too on Amazon. Did you see it?
Oh my god!
There was a dog on the front of it. It said "Run, spot, run."
Oh my god! I'm not gonna do this with you. Either way,
3 million. Yes, Bridget. Yes.
I'll say this, and then we'll move on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from what I saw yesterday, without knowing politics like the savant still. VP Harris, just from the optics alone, lyrically destroyed him.
Yep.
Like, if you want to say nobody was answering questions, cool. Because there were some questions that she did not give a direct answer
and that's
on.
What I said. And I said we need to do away with the EC.
And even though she didn't directly answer it,
thank you.
How she was able to battle with him and still stay integrity-wise.
Hey, Nate. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Oh, she was very classy. What women, when I'm in business mode, I know how to put it there and still keep my and be classy.
But that's what I liked.
Yeah.
I was like, to a point, you can't play the game like how he does because that's Trump. But she put a little flair to it to where it's like, all right, that's VP.
Yeah, she had to though, because Biden, he don't have the She has it, and to deal with someone like that, she did it she kept it classy, intelligent, but she still threw her little ping in there. She knew how to get under his skin. Yeah, because she'll say some small stuff at the end. And at the end of when it's his turn, he's so busy trying to answer back to that he wasted his whole time and he didn't say not one thing. I did like when they walked out, she went over to him. Hi, I'm Kamala Harris. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because they did that when they was at the thing today when they was commemorating the 9/11 thing. Yes. Yo, if that ain't the most savage power play, I'm gonna beat you to the point. You better come to me. You better come to me, Ninja. Yes. And if you deny it, we know why. But go ahead and tell the people why. You know, she be busy at the AKA oh, you her sorority. You sound like you finna ski too. Ski. But you were golfing, and I was looking at his ear, y'all. Oh no. All right, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. And that type of bullet from that type of. Oh my God. Oh my God. We gotta go. We can't miss Denise. I gotta wrap this up. Go ahead. I ain't gonna go there. But I did look at his ear. Y'all didn't look at his ear. Y'all didn't look at his ear. Oh, he wasn't. He was not gonna shake her hand. But she went over there. I'm gonna make you.
And if you don't, we know why.
Bloop, bloop.
If you don't, we know why.
Alchemy said, he said, let's have fun. And that he did. I was at a comedy show. Baby, a free comedy show that had my stomach rolling. I got up this morning laughing at that crap.
Now, real quick, before we move on, did you see that the Swifties have now signed on to endorse Miss Harris?
No. Oh, yeah. With a picture of her cat.
Yo.
Yes.
Yo.
I said,
yo.
Blue. You don't see nobody care. Someone said that he was trying to get the votes from the pet owners. Let's clear this up. That ain't the way to do it.
It's definitely not.
I love my babies. I love them more than people. And you
true. Hold on. No. Let that marinate. Let that marinate, because I'm with you. I tolerate them more than people.
I mean,
wish I would, man.
Who you referring to me? Who would, MD? But you don't go on trying to cater to us talking about somebody eating our babies. Like, who
he probably Taylor Swift endorsed VP Harris.
Tyson's shirt, because he travels a lot with me, and his shirt is gonna say "Don't eat me," and mine will say "Don't eat my baby."
Oh my god!
My ninjas.
Oh my lord! Back in the building, y'all. Oh man, back in the building, y'all.
Okay, and that's the thing. You can't get our votes by talking about somebody eating our babies. Like, dude, they get you hurt.
MD, Taylor Swift has announced that she endorses.
Yeah, and I don't even care for her, and she had a picture of her and her baby, him around her neck
on Time Magazine.
Thank you. Don't nobody play about their babies, man.
That I'm not gonna lie, that's a play. She did this on Time Magazine.
Do not bring that up. Now, yeah, we don't play about our babies. The true, like us, you don't. I don't play the radio. I will break up with you. I will do some things that I can't say on the air. I don't play. Do I play about Tyson?
No, ma'am.
Don't play with me. Like, I looked over like, did he say? I was talking to D-Man. D-Man came in to watch it. And Tyson laying right here. But he said Lord Jesus, don't play about my babies. Okay. On the floor, I'm looking around. I didn't know she was on the floor. D-Man said she right under you. I'm like, oh
Lord.
But I think he said Hades was eating or something. But then you saw,
the illegal Haitian immigrants.
No, he did not say Haitians. What he did say was immigrants.
No, he didn't. He didn't say that. The vice president,
right?
Yeah, he said those specifically.
Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I watched it twice. I watched it again today because I needed something.
I couldn't watch the train wreck because it was
for entertainment.
But that wasn't even entertainment. It was for me. It was a disgrace to what we hold dear to our country, and me watching that was.
So this is the thing.
It was a disgrace.
It was entertainment for me because this man has, and I said, I don't know if you heard when I said. All jokes aside, I really do think he has some mental issues.
He don't.
No, he does.
He does.
This man is crazy.
He's not.
To me, my opinion is this man got some serious issues. I mean, some stuff it's where are you coming from with that? But I just need some people to not vote. And I need others.
No, we need everybody to vote because it's a fair election. So
it's a fair election.
So when
and did you hear the piece where he said, they were like, when you go, I don't think he answered it. They said, if you get back in, you were going after the people who you saying
he wouldn't answer it. He didn't answer the question.
Okay, that's what I thought. He didn't answer that.
He didn't answer any questions. He dodged everything. He never answered. He never gave a full answer to anything. He always brought it back to. They're the worst people in the world. The economy is bad. It's gonna be World War III, and everybody's stupid at the end of the day. He brought it back to him that he's the best of everything. So, the debate last night, please let's not do any more. It's a waste of time because you're not going to get anything different. She's gonna slice and dice his ass each and every time on that stage. Like I told you, the only way Trump is gonna win this election, he's gonna have to go door to door and make sure everybody that likes him and his style is going to get out and vote, and that's still going to be close. It's still going to be close because right now he's losing too many people because right now with President Joe Biden played into the role of what he was saying.
And that's what I was saying.
Right.
It didn't work with that. And he felt like he was going to go against Biden. And I like when she said, let's clear this up. I'm not Biden.
He didn't think he was going against Biden. He's been just trying to figure out how to go against her, say something and make it stick, like make America great again. Tired Joe, in the basement Joe.
When I said that, he said it several times. He continued to go
back
toward Biden.
And she told him,
she had to, right.
Yeah.
So when they were speaking, and I guess because I watched after the fact, it was simply you prepared yourself for what's her name? Hillary. You didn't prepare yourself.
He didn't prepare himself for Hillary.
And
Hillary fell into his trap.
No, this is what they were saying. And how he was answering when it came to her, he didn't feel that she was smart.
Mm-hmm.
This woman is very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think anything that he trained or they trained him with, he didn't, nothing.
This is what people have to realize. Trump don't think women are smart, period. Trump looked down on women, right? So whenever Trump talks about women and talk to women, he feels that he's inferior to women and they're not on his level. Period. End of story. This is nothing bad. It's known. It's said. If you listen to this man, how he talk about women, he does not have the respect from a man that a woman should get from him. He does not have that. So when he went against Hillary, Hillary tried to fight him toe to toe because she's old school. So she went blow to blow with him, which made her as a woman look bad, right? But when Biden did it, he couldn't do it because he didn't have a puncher's chance at the end of the day. Because he was punched out. You know what I'm saying? He'd been in since the 70s. When Vice President came in, and it's true. I mean, the man, it's true. I mean, he was punched out. You know what I'm saying? He was punched out, man. He did the best he could, but that was a wrap. But when Kamala Harris, the VP, came in, she came in with fresh energy. I'm ready for you. And we're tired of hearing your sad story. And what everybody's seen today was, last night was, and we've been seeing it for a minute with Donald Trump, is this here. He is a one band man, one band, one word, one sound, and he has one playbook. And it has what people have to understand is Donald Trump stuff worked because he was in spots. He'll dip in every 4 years, say something crazy, make a news story. It worked. He sold books, he sold buildings, he sold hats, whatever. He sold it. But now you'll have to go in, bro. And this time people are making you earn the president. The first time you came in with shot jocking and you won. But now we want to see what you're made of.
No, Aquawoman. I can't give him credit for that.
What?
He does have a concept for healthcare. Give him credit.
Who?
I'm assuming she's referring to Trump. No, he doesn't.
No, Trump has, as they stated 9 years, they said, what is the out of 9 years? So what is your idea for health?
Well, I don't have.
He didn't have. He said when we come up with a great concept. Okay. When he said when he come up with a concept, he will let us know.
But he tried to say that he did not vote the Obamacare out, and that's not true. He wanted it gone.
Whether he voted it or not, he kept it. Okay.
He had no choice.
That's what I'm saying, because it was law. Y'all see what I'm saying?
Right.
I've said this many times on this show, Denise. When you make it law and it's not an executive order, you can't take it out. So what he decided to do, since I can't remove it from the country, I'm going to take over and I'm going to own it. And I'm going to say I made his healthcare better, which he did nothing. Yeah, he did nothing, right? But he stopped calling it Obamacare once he became president of the United States of America. Before it was Obamacare. But when he found out and sat down with Congress to see that, oh, bro, listen, hold up, wait a minute. It's going to be more difficult. It ain't going to be we get some people in the room together, we throw some stuff together, throw a piece of paper together, sign it, and we're going to make it into law. Bro, it don't work like that in politics.
But he don't understand it.
He do understand it, but he don't like it. That's why he want to become a dictator, so he can just say, we got health care, you didn't get health care, and he just want to say what he want to say.
What was that he said when it came to some federal something? And she said, and when she said, oh, coming from a person who has and I was like, oh, about his case.
Oh, I know she's talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she said when she said you mad at illegal immigrants that have records, but it's mighty funny. Basically, what she was saying is that you got a record and you're a criminal too.
Yeah,
all the back and forth was fun, but like I said, honestly, it may have been entertaining, but for me,
it's entertaining. I think it's the ones that I can, because for people who vote, like we vote.
What are you saying? People who vote, like what are you saying?
People who vote.
Are you saying like he said these people? Because I'm still trying to figure out who the hell these people are.
Let me clear this up. People who vote.
So stupid.
Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? People who vote.
Okay.
I vote.
Okay,
You vote.
I vote.
Joe
Hopefully
being
you
slick.
vote. People who vote. I'm not going to entertain Joe with bullshit because I think I've been real quiet.
No, you've been talking. I have been quiet.
Anyway, no, you.
That's what I'm saying. I've been real
You haven't
quiet.
been here.
I just been.
And
I,
you came and sit down and talk and start talking.
yeah,
Oh,
but I've been
my
real
God.
quiet.
Anyway, because we're not going to do this.
We
We're not
can,
going to do this. No, we're not.
but it's nothing to do. I don't know what you do. Where you going with this?
No, we're not.
You see that he just gonna keep going. He just gonna keep provoking you.
I didn't.
I'm finna Kamala Harris. Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm finna trigger her. You know what I'm saying? And you fall right. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh no, you being Trump. You fall into my trap. I'm just triggering you.
Now I was simply saying, and I did. Did I not say people who vote? I said people.
What people?
Who vote?
Who are these people?
The people who vote.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. People who vote what?
Anyway, I don't even remember.
Oh my God.
For us, we saw what we saw.
Yeah.
We looked at it entertainment because we already know who we're. But the ones who was, didn't have a way of like, for those, I'm hoping that.
No, I hope people saw what they saw and they vote how they vote.
I'm hoping that they realize, okay, something that my note take did say, and where she's from, they don't have a one side or one side. It's simply, if you're running for something, it doesn't say you're a Democrat, it's not that you vote. And I know it probably would never be that way, but I really do feel like that's how it should be. It's not a Republican or Democrat. You're looking at resume, you're listening to, you're doing your research.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter at this point because Donald Trump is not a Republican. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, Donald Trump is a party by himself. Yes.
He don't care about
you know what I'm
anybody
saying?
but
So
he would throw his kids out there to the wolves.
the Republican Party that I know is not what we see today.
Right.
That's why you see a lot of people that are true Republicans, conservatives are jumping ship and voting blue this time because what they see now, this is not what they are. This is not what they believe in. This is not the foundation of conservatism for them.
So the real reason DR couldn't come up with any solid plan, he failed to read the Project 2025.
He read it. He was briefed on it. He knew what it is.
Yeah.
Donald Trump run from anything that becomes with bad press.
Yeah,
he don't want to be associated with it. He
because
knows those.
I don't even know. I didn't read the thing.
He does that every single time. He could be sitting there in a room with you, but I don't know how he got him. Somebody brought him into the room.
Yeah, he read it.
No, he knows it. If it brings too much bad press, it has nothing to do with it. If it's really great, he created it. I'm the man. It's the best thing ever. And I am the foundation of this. Like Obamacare, like I said, he said he made it better. Okay, he said he got the best economy. He said that.
You know what? With the economy deal, and I know you may or may not agree, but I've said it before. When he was 4 years. Obama was in there for 2. You're gonna pick up whatever.
Obama's in for 8.
Well, 8. 2 terms.
2 terms.
2 terms. So that first term, you're pretty much cleaning up. Your second, you kind of putting things in place. So and he continued to say last night, I put it in place for you all. That's all you had to do. Now you screwed us up, but because some tax breaks that he did, we're feeling it now. But it's gonna take previous. It's gonna feel currently. This we're gonna feel it the next. And so when he continued, like you said, to take ownership of when he was that's because it was already paid for him. When he came in, we're feeling the shit now.
But this is what people need to realize. If you're true Americans of this country and you love this country and you love people, you will want one president work roll over to the next president, whether Democrat or Republican.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
And so whoever did it, whatever the last president did, when President Obama came in, let's be honest, we was in a recession because it was Bush, right? And the thing was going bad, and we had the car situation and all that stuff that was going on when he first came in. So he was trying to fix that. First black man as president, trying to get healthcare through. It was a lot going on. So you in your first
against him, like
in your first, in the first 2 years, you're trying to fulfill your campaign promises. In the second 2 years, you're running for office.
Correct.
Okay, that's the way it works.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, because they're going to hold you to your record if you didn't do the things you said in your first term, in the first 2 years. So it takes about a year or two to get some shit through Congress, right? So, and now you're running for Congress. So whatever you did or did not get through, now you got to run on it if you're going to run it for a second term. And that's what happened with, go ahead, nephew.
No, I was just saying, closing statements. so
statement closed. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, we're close.
Okie dokie.
We're close.
Because we about an hour and 10 minutes in.
Y'all about an hour, 10 minutes in. I'm about 15 minutes in.
Man, Sita, and it's
don't blame
who name of the show it is.
Okay,
you about to get me started.
No, but I'm saying y'all don't blame it on me.
Let's go on.
I love what y'all doing.
Tell the nephew.
Hey man, if y'all enjoyed the entertainment news portion of the show,
We look so
make
good
sure
on camera.
you like, share, and subscribe.
And oh my
Make
God,
sure
y'all.
you run the
You
views
like
up.
you ain't got nothing but drawers on.
What?
No, I'm talking about Denise.
Oh,
If they looking, people think she ain't got nothing but some panties on. The t-shirt.
it's shorts.
It's shorts, y'all. Though, for
It's
real.
shorts on.
It's shorts, but it looks like she got nothing but the panties and the t-shirt on.
Oh my God.
And then she-
I don't even know why they came in my head.
I do, but go ahead.
You know what?
Oh my God.
You know what?
And what's the name? Oh man. Rest in peace to him. He just passed. He just passed away.
Frankie Beverly?
Yeah, that's 4. We did Frankie. We got James. We got Daquan, but it's another the hype man dude. God, dog it.
Schools, DJ Schoolie or something like that.
No,
I know you're talking about the guy.
because we mentioned them.
I know you're talking about the guy who did Missy Elliott.
Yes, yeah.
Wasn't cool.
Oh. I gotta go back to it because man, I
know
got
what
it.
you're talking about, yeah.
I got it. And he, bruh, classic.
Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. If you got $10, throw your hand. Yeah,
Yeah. What? You are late.
a couple of days ago.
Yes, you late.
Schoolie D or something like that, isn't it?
No, I don't think that. I don't think that's his name.
But anyway, yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, man. If you got $50 in your hand,
Oh.
man.
Yeah, the other fan.
Classics.
Because I was like, what the hell is that burning in here? That plug is messed up. Yeah. I threw it
But
away.
but yeah, man. Condolences to all, and this is the end of the entertainment news portion. Now, which one you said you was on? Second one. Now, we got topics to get into. I'm interested to see how the second.
Okay, well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, we could probably tackle both of them.
Okay.
But the first topic of the day. At what period of your life do you go for it?
Yeah. So
So
Past trauma,
go for it.
current relationship.
At what point in your life do you just go for it?
Go for what?
Or relationship,
Okay.
like to make it
So-
official and to
There is this situation where there's a young lady and this guy, and they've been dating. They're not dating exclusively, but they're dating. He's kind of scared. He was married for like 20 years, been
Mhm.
divorced now going on 3 years.
Mhm.
He's kind of scared or nervous or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna say scared. That's how I call it. Scared to just kind of just do this with the person who he's saying, I really like you.
Uh-huh.
She wants to be with him.
Uh-huh.
But she don't know if but yeah, can't say that. But I don't know if she feel like he's scared, or is it that she's not the one for him. He just want to kind of string her along until he figures.
So who is this conversation come from, him or her?
Both of them.
To you.
So do you know like that's the is so you know both of them?
Mhm.
Okay.
So I know them both. So my thing is just let it flow. Just go for it. Or when do you, and I think he's late 40s.
Okay.
Well, both of them are in their late 40s.
Mhm.
So at what point do you just go for it? Like sometimes you just have to trust the process. Like, hey, you know what? Let me go for it. I really like you. You really like me. We're doing things, let's just do it. Or because he was married for 20 years, 3 years ago, or 2.5, whatever, should he even be dating?
So if I'm hearing you correctly, basically you're saying that this is a guy that's divorced or a widow, and he's dating a woman. Okay, he's divorced. It's a woman that he's like. How long have you been divorced for?
2.5, 3 years, or between 2 and 3 years.
Okay,
How long was the relationship? Do you know?
The marriage?
The marriage.
20 years.
So how long he been dating her?
Couple of months.
Oh, what? Is this a question?
That's not even a question, then, bro.
What?
Bro, go sit your dumb ass down
Yeah,
somewhere.
bro.
Go sit your dumb ass down somewhere. And
And
chill.
I'm gonna be honest. Why is she taking him serious?
Seriously, I mean, bro, go sit your dumb ass down somewhere and let this thing marinate a little bit.
Why is he taking her?
No, why is she taking him serious?
Why are they even talking about this? Because it ain't nothing to jump into.
So jumping into it meaning, okay, we're in a relationship or we're dating exclusively. Is that even a difference?
I don't
Yes.
know.
For me,
Yes, that's the difference.
So for me, my dating, we're collecting data.
You never get past that stage.
For me, I go to hell.
The only thing you ever do, the only thing you got a whole lot of data, and that shit never turns to any damn thing. she got a jump drive full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And she never put it to press. That's what I'm saying. She got a bunch of jump drives. You know what I'm saying? All this data that's collected, right? And she ain't never looked back at none of that shit. And analyzed it, ain't think about it, ain't talked about it. So you need to stop talking about collecting data.
Joe,
you know what I'm saying?
So she one hard drive away from being a Google search.
Yeah, yeah. But you ain't collecting. You ain't collecting shit. You ain't collect shit. Listen. Only thing you're doing is going through the motions. You ain't collecting no damn data.
Okay, so is there a difference once you're dating, like you're getting to know each other, and then it's dating exclusively and then relationship, or is relationship and dating exclusively the same thing for you?
They're not.
They're not.
They're definitely not.
What'd you say?
I think it depends on the conversation that you have when you say dating and you said dating exclusively. I think that's the conversation that y'all need to have to make sure y'all specific.
So what if the two? No, say y'all. So what if the two on his end, dating exclusively is kind of the same as being with the person, and on her end, dating exclusively is I'm just dating you and only you. However, I'm not with you.
Quick question. When you say what about him, are you talking about specifically him in this situation or him meaning guys?
Well, it can, I guess him in this situation.
Well, if we going,
I'm asking you what I'm asking men, what are your
if we going him in this situation, I say he's a non-factor. He shouldn't be trying to date anybody seriously right now. He should be trying to more find himself now that he's past the 20-year mark and now he's single. That's what I say. I don't think he
shouldn't be dating.
Yeah,
because my thing is
because that's not fair to her.
Doing things and that's it. It's not. I don't feel it's fair to the young lady. Like she's really liking this guy, and she's not saying, "Hey, let's get in a relationship," but she don't want to date anyone else.
That's her fault.
Okay,
unfortunately,
and I get that. So
don't do that.
I personally feel like he shouldn't be dating. You need to get yourself together, or just get yourself together. Because I feel that. Let me go also say this.
I'm kind of with Joe. I'm kind of with Joe though, Miss Denise.
With her, she said from the jump, I want something serious.
I talked about this morning. God damn it, let's go. This is gonna be a good show. Go ahead. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I can reiterate it. You know what I'm saying? I regurgitate exactly what the hell I said.
She's wanting something serious. Not saying let's jump into a relationship right now. But she's I'm looking for this.
Yeah.
This person, him. So I don't feel that you should be dating because and I'm looking at, I know you're saying you 54 years old and that's
I ain't said nothing. Don't throw my
we know your stick. We don't do that. We know your stick.
Don't you Donald Trump me. Don't you Donald Trump me. Let me Donald Trump myself. I ain't saying shit. Let me say my 54. Don't you tell everybody I'm 54. The fuck?
You know the fuck.
The
you
fuck?
told everybody and somebody. So
everybody know your age.
I told the person next to you though. Go ahead. No, not him. That guy, the one that you've been talking to. I talked to him, but go ahead.
What?
But go ahead. Bro, I got your back, man. She acting stupid. See, I told you.
Oh wow.
She finna dump your ass, bro. I told you. See,
he was ninja.
Hey, but what did I tell you, dog? See, I told you that Dallas she's who told you she was collecting. She wasn't. But go ahead.
My God.
But go ahead. Go. And she ain't even talking about this new dude, but I know about him. But go ahead.
Anyway, to move on with the point, because if we go on this tangent, we'll never answer the question.
Anyway,
this Cabernet show tastes good.
You need to stop drinking it. So I personally feel if I tell you up front, hey Joe, this is what it is, because you always say that.
Mm-hmm.
You tell a person up front what they're looking for. What I'm not trying to do this,
right?
So if this person is saying, which I don't think is wrong, hey, I'm looking for something at this point. Where I am in life, I'm looking for something. I feel that if he wasn't, and he knew he wasn't ready for that, he should have backed off.
She should have backed off.
Well, why you got to put it on her?
I still put it on her too.
Because if I'm telling you I'm not what?
No,
somebody trying to call me?
Distracted.
No, decline. So And the reason why I'm putting it on her, Denise.
You think it's on her too?
Yes.
Because here's the thing.
But if he don't say up front, he don't.
No,
say
it's not about what he's not saying at this point. His actions is saying he's not being upfront.
But the action is showing what she's looking for.
But he haven't made it. He haven't made it concrete. He haven't said what he needed to say as a man. So if he haven't said it, and he haven't said, I want you to be my girl.
Or not again, we're not jumping to I want you to be my girl.
Whatever word she's looking for, if he haven't said it, she need to ask the question. And if he answered it incorrectly, she need to back off.
I'm with and to double down on that, because there are some girls, especially that I dealt with, that if we don't announce we're a thing, even though we're acting like something, we still going on the notion that we ain't announced anything. And so they'll be convinced, even though you're feeling these ways or they're feeling these ways, that if stuff come by or stuff happen, we have to understand that we still didn't call each other what we wanted.
But the man knows what he wants, and if he didn't call you that, he don't want you to be that. And if you playing, whatever it is,
okay, so
whatever
that's
it
what
is.
I said. And being around you all and my dad. A man know if he wanted, if you're who he's trying to get. Man, what?
He keep moving from the mic.
I'm not doing it.
Man, she know how to speak into the mic. She need to stop, but go ahead. I'm just saying, don't act like you don't know how to speak into the mic. The right mic she's speaking to all the damn time. She just be playing around. You just be playing around with the microphones on this show, but go ahead.
Oh my God.
Go to hell, Joe. It be your own kinfolks.
I know, right?
It be your own.
Hey, but
Don't laugh at that shit.
Hey,
that's crazy.
No, I don't talk on microphone. I don't do nothing. Go to hell, Joe. Don't laugh at me.
Only thing I'm sitting and saying at the end of the day, don't play.
You know what?
She know how to sing karaoke, goddamn, when she wants to. She can hit every note on that microphone when she wants to, but don't play. Come around here. You don't like these microphones, but that's okay. It's okay.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
No, he's not right. No, he's not right. Your ass stop laughing. Stop laughing.
It's Joe Lockett Show. Yo, welcome here. How you doing?
Oh yeah.
So no, but to your friend, I'm going to put the onus on her, Denise, because too many times, right? Women hope and pray that the man is going to do the right thing, right? And he's not.
So is it on her you're saying you putting it on her to, hey, just leave it alone?
Yes.
Because if she says up front what she wants,
but he's not giving it to her, why she stay?
And he's saying that that's what he's looking for as well.
But he's not doing it, and he's not committing.
His actions, right?
But his actions don't mean the damn. My actions don't mean that I committed. If I didn't tell you that we're in this relationship, we're still in whatever I just said. As a man,
so are you saying that actions don't matter?
Actions do not matter. No.
Okay, so if
I don't know
walk
about
down the aisle and
God,
they
dog. I don't know
get
about that.
married, but he don't act like, or she don't act like they married.
No. Because hold on. Because like I said, this is what I just said. No, I'm finna make sure we understand.
Okay.
The actions has to go along with your words. Okay.
Right.
But he haven't said anything. So his actions is going on his last words. His last words is saying that we're friends. So whatever we're doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this under this umbrella of whatever they are right now. Friends with just friends, right? Or whatever, right?
Well, they're dating.
Okay, they're dating. So whatever they're doing, right? He's doing under the umbrella of dating. So she's saying his actions is something else. He's saying my actions are dating actions.
But she's not saying that. She's saying from the beginning when they were their first couple conversations, she said, "This is what I'm looking for," and he plays along with it, like he's doing like.
No. Stop right there. She says what she's looking for. Did he say I agree and that's what I'm looking for too?
Yeah.
You saying you're like maybe?
No, yeah. I said that already.
Okay, so they're exclusive.
No, they're dating.
So if they are dating, right? And what is their definition of dating?
So that goes back to, I think there are two different. Well, dating is dating.
No, what is her definition and what is his definition? So no,
hold on.
No,
so
because,
are we saying that?
Okay, so Aquaman. Okay.
They're acting exclusive, but not saying they're exclusive, and that's when you go to. But is that why you asked the question? Is it a difference between dating or and exclusive?
Okay, but again, did he ever say to her, "I want to be exclusive with you"?
No, Neither of them said that.
Okay,
She
then
just
so
said
why
what
is this?
her go- it's-
So her
said, hey, this is what I'm looking for.
okay,
Like,
but okay, I understand it, but that's what she's looking for. But is she coming to you saying, well, this is what I'm wanting, but he's not moving quick enough, and it's only been a couple of months? Because she's trying to move in a direction in a couple of months that doesn't even make sense. She's on her own timeline, and she ain't told old buddy.
She is.
You know what I'm saying? Because you said a couple of months.
And I would say this: we gotta be rational here too. Buddy just getting out of a 20-year relationship. Just because it's a few years down, don't mean it's not 20. He still got in the tub.
So I'll add this also, that he would bring up certain little things like make little comments about sex.
Okay.
And she's like, she's not with it.
Okay.
You know, as far as because she don't want to do that, and we're just dating. Because I don't think that when you just dating, whatever. But he can bring that up, but he don't bring up anything.
So again, okay, but can I say this?
That's not the same.
No, but
I'm just saying.
But here's
an issue.
Okay, no.
I would have.
Okay, but okay, so she don't have an issue with that.
No, she does.
Okay, so the red flags are there, right? She needs to walk away and stop questioning what it is. That's on her. She's sitting saying, I'm going to wait and see. He's doing this. I like it. So I'm gonna stay, but I don't know what it is. If you don't know what the hell it is that you eat, are you gonna eat it? If you don't know what's hell behind that dark closed door, you're gonna walk through that closed door. What she's continuing.
You said if I like, you said I like it, so I'll do it.
No. I say if you don't know what this is,
you can be drinking that shit good, but I don't be knowing what's in it.
But it looks good. Okay, so again, it looks good, but you don't know what's in it, right?
Oh, look good.
Yeah, but you don't know what's in it.
Oh, let me get a piece.
Right. So she didn't have but she didn't have a piece of it. She sees it, but she don't like it, and she's questioning it. So it is up to her. It's not him to lead in this situation. This is her life. She needs to lead for her life. He's not to be a leader and protector of her life because that's not her man. She needs to lead and protect herself and ask the question. It's going to be yes or no, regardless at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? But she don't want to be hurt. And then she want to be able to put it off on him, saying that he didn't say it. It's bullshit. No, you are. If y'all ain't in a relationship, he is not a responsibility to protect you or to give you an answer. This is you to protect your life, your sanity, and your emotions. You need to ask where we're going. Where are you trying to take me?
Okay. And I'll do this to like flip it just for other folks that may not get it. Because I'm with you all the way. Let's say, for instance, it was reversed and she was coming out of 20-year one and now she's entertaining him, but she's going through usual process of how she dated before. Mm-hmm. And that might look like to a dude that she's taking him serious. When in actuality, she's going through her own motions in the own way. And if he then gets to a point where they wanted to be exclusive and she turned him down, he has to be accountable for the time that he invested. He has to be accountable for understanding she did just leave something that was long lasting and that she's not the same person, even though she's presenting herself in the same habits.
But you know something, nephew? A man, and I'm speaking for myself and a couple people I know, most men, I'll say this, understand would give the woman the time and the space after a divorce, right? To figure that thing out and hang around. A lot of women don't care because if you're showing the actions that you're dating me and you're trying to be monogamous with me, right? I don't care how long you've been in a relationship. That ain't my business. But now you're with me. This is what I'm saying. So this is what I want.
So that's why, and I feel like you just shouldn't be dating like that because you need to get yourself straight.
Yeah.
Because he had told me that he was ready. Like, hey, I'm ready. And now what I did say was, and I don't like it when people have been married for so long and they say, this thing is new to me. No, it's not new to you. You just hadn't dated in so long, or you just haven't, because you dated her. But don't say you don't know. No, you did. It's just you hadn't been out here to actually date because you've been married.
I'm gonna tell you, dating is completely different than when I was married.
It really is.
I mean, so when I got back,
that is included in dating now that wasn't then.
Because I've said
so
this
is
before.
That not new?
No, he said he's never done it. Like this is new for me. Dating this new day. I mean, dating is new. No, you've dated before. Now it is different, but you have dated before.
I say this, and I've said this many times on this show and other shows that I've been on. I tell women all the time, men in their 40s and 50s, right, that come out of a long relationship, Most of them are not looking to get married or get back into a serious relationship right after. And here's the reason why, ladies. I said this all the time. Y'all are not listening to your boy. Please listen. If you're in a marriage, right, you lose half, regardless. I don't give a damn what it is. If you're a man, you've been married for a long period of time.
So this person didn't lose anything. He just had to give her half of his pension. That's it.
He lost half.
Yes, that's still something.
You're saying half, like half of this.
No,
half of that. No,
but
everybody, if we leaving it past finances,
here.
everybody's still leaving with half of something.
Well, yeah. So, well, not everybody.
No,
so,
I'm saying
it depends on what the woman wants. But most men got to pay child support, and whatever he is half.
But
she was actually the one. She actually cheated. Yeah, she cheated, and she's still with the person who she cheated on him with.
God damn.
But she can have that pension.
They've been married for 20 years.
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna get some of that.
So here's the thing I'm saying. When a man is hit in his assets, whatever that may be, from a marriage, right? Most men are not trying to get back into a relationship or be monogamous with you because he knows if he ties himself to you, he has to guarantee give up another half that he really don't have. So he got to make sure that at the end of the day, that if I'm going to be with you, right, that this is going to work for me. So I'm not going to rush into this. I just gave a pass. So real talk, I only have 50% who I was when I met you. Why in the hell I'm going to jump into something and be monogamous with you, get in a relationship with you, because you're looking for marriage from me, and I'm going to give up the last 50% of my life that I have when I'm 40 or 50 years old. Most men are not trying to do that. A lot of women, y'all do the same thing, but y'all take something from the marriage. If you marry the right guy, you're taking something maybe you didn't even bring into the relationship. Right. Let's just be honest. You're taking, you're getting, so you're ready to move forward because you good, and you're going to add to your 50, and you're going to get another, you know what I'm saying, whatever he's doing, and if he don't work out, you get another 50. So again, I understand what women are trying to say, but please understand, every man that been in a long-term relationship ain't trying to get tied down, ain't trying to be serious.
Person.
Ooh,
make sure you say person.
I got a question.
Ms. Hanson said, "Yeah, losing your pension is a lot. That means he needs to keep working longer unless he has a savings." And I see it.
I got a question, and this you can look at it like a hypothetical because we don't know, but what if he saw how fast she was moving and that made him not be so direct?
Okay, I'll say this because I did. Okay, so she never said anything else about it, but he had neither,
and he's not.
And
they go to my point though.
I really want to be with this person. Now, there is another person that has come into the person
for her, for him,
for her.
She should go. She should go with it.
So this person has, cool.
She should go with the other person.
Come in and said, "Hey,
she should go.
Take you off the market."
She should go with that other person and let him know that she's dating somebody else and be okay with it. I'm telling her, don't play damn games with. You know what I'm saying? Nephew, did I say this morning?
You did.
Didn't I say this morning? When you enter the world of dating, it's the game. You play the game as it's presented to you, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody owes you a text message, a phone call, or an answer on anything when you're dating, right? If I'm talking to you, Denise, and you gave me your phone number, right? We've been talking, you know what I'm saying? But we've been talking for a week, and all of a sudden you stop calling me. You don't owe me a damn explanation, right? About nothing. So if a new person comes along, I don't have to tell you shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? I can just ghost you and do the hell I want to go do because we're not in a relationship. Even if we're talking and we're exclusive talking, but we're not in a relationship. I don't owe you nothing. You play the market, you play the game, and you play to win. So if your goal of winning is being in a relationship and getting married, you play the opponent that want to marry you. You don't play the guy that you like and hope that he gonna marry you. You play the board. Right? For a man and a woman. So stop with the bullshit, ladies, and stop trying to put it off on the man. You say he's showing signs. If he ain't showing the right signs.
Wait. Go back.
What?
Because you said stop with the bullshit, ladies.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think that it's bullshit that she's told him up front what she wanted, and she really did like the guy, and she do whatever. Now, if she's just sharing with me her feelings, she's not going at him like, what?
No, I'm not saying. No, I got.
But the bullshit, okay, someone else they just entered. And so she's not.
Play the game.
So it's not. I don't think it's bullshit that she's doing because you, like you said, she don't owe him, and you know me.
Yeah.
She don't owe him shit.
But-
she don't owe anybody anything.
But she's questioning what she should do. Again, I don't know.
I think it's more so because she really liked the first.
Again,
person.
I don't give a damn how much you like somebody. You got to play the game. Okay, I can like summer, but if summer said it's cold outside, I'm gonna put a goddamn coat on.
But and to that point, this might even if she looking at it as the game, it's like poker. Every round you get handed a different hand.
But
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying for his example.
Okay.
Every round you're handed a different hand, and this might just be a different card that she can play. Like sometimes some dudes and they gotta feel like they're losing something to make a definitive action. I know that's played out for many dudes.
Yeah, for real.
All right. I think I got her. Like
if
to the
I
hunt.
see
I think
nephew
I got
trying to
her
move
in
in,
the club.
I'm here first, right? Nephew come, right? You tell me, well, I'm gonna go. I'm talking to this other dude too. He's sort of kind of like me because we're not doing anything, so I'm gonna go out with him tonight, right? If I
You don't have to say that though, right?
no, she don't have to.
She don't have to say it.
But she playing the game
Okay.
because you ain't locked me down. So, bruh, I got a date with somebody else tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not in a monogamous relationship, and she ain't gotta say shit else.
Exactly.
If I want you, right, I gotta make a move, or I got to say, go ahead and have a nice night, and be the hell quiet. You see what I'm saying? She's playing the game now.
She know that she ain't the only one that look attractive to him.
Yeah.
Like she and with playing that game, and I don't want to keep saying it like a game. That's just what happens in the dating market, period. But in doing that, now you have a procrastinator making a decision,
right?
And he knows right now, alrighty, things are going great as it is, but I'm still undecisive because of reasons. It can be valid, it can be invalid. He could be playing around BSing. But because of reasons, I know it's still going good right now, so I don't have to make a definitive decision. And now she has to take control, like he said, of what she's doing in this market now, because she knows she don't want to be strong alone until now. I can't have another decision. Right. Now I can't choose.
Don't wait. Never wait on a man, nephew. Never wait on a man. You know what I'm saying? Make your move to what's going to be best for you. I don't give a damn how many cars, how many flowers.
Niece, right? You mean niece, right?
Niece?
You said don't wait on a man, nephew, and I'll.
Oh no! I'm saying no. I ain't talking about you. But I'm saying when we talk about men,
yeah,
women should never wait on a man, right, to make a decision, right? You need to take control of your life and let that. You ain't gotta let them know, but you can back up, stop calling, do what you gotta do. Or I'm busy. I'm on a date right now. I'll call you later, right? That's the way you play the game. If he really wants you, he's gonna step his game up. You know what I mean? If he don't want you, he's gonna say, okay, talk to you later, call me when you have time, right? You know what you need to go do. Yeah, you're gonna be hurt, but you got options. Women sit there and let that option go because she's hoping that at some point that this guy's gonna like her, and then she put it off for him, say he wasted her time. No, your time is your time. If a man never say not you, but what I'm saying is in this market, in this dating space, some right? Ladies do. A lot of women go out. A lot of women go out, ask these questions, say, well, he's showing this and showing this. If the man ain't said it, he ain't done shit. I don't give a damn what he's doing, what dinner he done took you to, how much time he called you, how consistent he is. If he don't tell you, baby, I want you to take you off the market, he ain't with you. Period. Stop trying to dress this up and put a round peg in a square hole. This is your life. And that's not your man.
And to be honest, he probably one of those dudes, or she's probably one of those women, because she's going in it with intention so much. She's probably doing a lot to show the intention.
Yeah.
And some dudes will prey on that. Some dudes know already she's in a place right now where she is overly giving, because that's just part of most women's nature, especially if they really, really like the dude.
Yeah.
They sold off on the dude. They're going to give a lot of leeway. And he probably see that. And now, you know what I mean? To a point, he might be preying on it. But there's a lot of dudes that do that.
A man is going to give you as much rope that you need till you hang yourself. He always has an out. Okay, so they have talked. She's questioning to you where this is and what this is going, right?
Questioning me.
No, she asking you. She telling you. When she had a conversation with you, she's saying, well, he's doing this, he's doing this. I like him, right. Mm-hmm. That man knows that. Right? So he's getting enough rope to hang herself. He got an out. Whenever she come to us, try to say something, I didn't tell you that. I didn't say that.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you all the rope. I'm gonna
I
do.
feel like a lady right now.
Okay, but what I'm saying, but I'm saying,
Yeah,
yeah, I got you. But, yeah,
No,
but
here. What I'm saying is, normally it's me saying this,
yeah,
and I'm actually, I guess I do listen to you all a lot. I mean, honestly, if I listen personally, mess with one of y'all,
you get your feeling hurt. But but if like I said, I'm gonna feed you the rope, right?
Erica,
And then
I did say that.
And then when you, as soon as you say to me, right, that well, we did this and this, but I never told you was in a relationship.
Erica said, and it's pretty much what you're saying, and I did make that statement. When a man wants you, you won't have to question it.
Exactly.
Now, the only piece to that I did, like, I didn't know what to say was, actions. I'm an action person.
Yeah.
So if he's acting, the words aren't, but it's like, well, I don't know what you should.
But that go to his point with sometimes they don't matter, because if I know you're an action person and all I have to do is convince you by actions, I can that's still rope hanging you. Now, if you're looking stupid, I can bring it back to your face and be like, you ain't never heard me say none of that.
I ain't said it. So how'd you come up with that idea? This is what I said. So
I can write it off as courting you or to entertain you than it is I invested for real.
I got issues because I said you write that off on your text.
It was wild. I can't with you.
That girl said you can write it off on your taxes.
Let me go and get it.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
But no, this is what I tell women, right? That if you want a man, right, and he's not giving you what you want, and you don't want to be the person to ask, walk away. It's okay. This is what people don't really understand. If you're collecting data and you're dating, you don't owe an explanation for shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't, right? If somebody texts you every day and they stop texting you and y'all just talking and they don't text you no more, they don't owe you a freaking explanation. Why they stop texting?
Tell people, they're like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you was doing so all of a sudden you're just gonna stop texting me? I don't have to answer you back. You're not my man.
I was told I was childish because I ghost. Like, I don't owe anybody a dear
Listen, but here's the thing. I don't care how you feel about what I did, right? I don't owe you nothing, right? If we was in a long-term relationship, I would hope that you would say something to me. But again, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? If you're married, of course, I think you owe a conversation or whatever, but you don't have to. But if we're dating and we're collecting data,
you don't think that you have to if you're married? So it's okay for somebody to go home and all these stuff go home? I would think when you're married,
Joe kind of that final of a person.
Okay, so
Joe is kind of that final of a person.
So when I look at life, right? Okay. There are people who want answers of why a woman or a man may divorce you, right? Mm-hmm. But they don't have to give you an answer. They can say, I just want a divorce, we're done. They may be saying not to hurt you. They may be saying not to incriminate themselves, but they don't have to give you an answer. You would like an answer. Do you deserve an answer if you're married to somebody? Yes. If you're in a long-term relationship, do y'all feel you deserve an answer? Yes.
I'm conflicted with that because this is not somebody that you don't spend a very amount of time with.
But if that person don't want to give you an answer, they're not going to give it to you. They're not,
but they still reserve to feel a way about that.
You can feel the way you want to feel.
If I want to divorce you, I don't have to tell you why.
Yeah, if I don't want to.
So awkward woman. So that's my thing. She said people need closure. I don't feel that.
Right.
If you're married, I do.
But I don't have to get because you feel you need closure. I don't have to give you closure.
If I'm kicking it with you and my first week on here, I said I don't do Dear John letters. Because once you say you need closure, you're going to have this conversation and then you're going to think of some other stuff. And like, hold up. And then
my ex-wife, my second ex-wife said she wanted a divorce, right?
So is that why you making the difference between marriage though?
What? I was married. Okay. And my ex-wife said, I want a divorce, right? And we was together for 10 years, married for 7. When she said she wanted a divorce, I didn't ask her why you wanted a divorce. Because here's the thing. 9 times out of 10, if you're married and somebody asks you for the divorce, you already know why.
Yeah.
Most times you know why. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just hurt because it's come to that. So it's not why you divorcing me. It's like, how can you divorce me? You see what I'm saying? There's a difference. When she said I want a divorce, it wasn't because I didn't know why. It wasn't like we weren't having no damn problem. It just came out the blue. Came out the blue that I didn't think she would do it because I'm Joe Lockett.
Wow.
Who the hell are you?
Exactly. That's what she said. And I realized that I realized in that moment that I can only be Joe Lockett to a point.
So the ladies are, I guess they're saying you need closure. People are entitled.
No, y'all
to
need closure.
much.
Y'all
And
need
then
closure. I don't have to
say,
give
yeah,
you closure.
that's true, but still, let's just say goodbye like adults, which is right.
That-
Okay, but
when you're
I
married
think
and
there's
when
some
you're in a
dudes that feel like
long-term
that too, though,
relationship,
Joe.
okay,
I
it may be
agree.
some dudes,
But if
but
I'm just kicking it with you, or if I am like, I don't owe anybody anything.
okay, let
I'm
me
not
tell y'all
married,
something.
But I do feel that if you've been with somebody for a long
You
time,
should.
and you're married. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Well, yeah, I'm not just gonna clean out and you can divorce papers in the mail unless it's been an abusive relationship. And, you know,
Yeah.
all that. But I don't owe you nothing. Marriage, I do feel like, hey,
I'ma say this.
but I have to agree also. Most people know what you're doing because you've had conversations.
Some
to lead up
people,
to that.
some people cannot.
Outside of marriage or serious
If you're
bonding,
married,
I
I'm gonna
don't know
tell.
what
This is what I know for a fact. Sometimes women or men they may need closure, but the person that's divorcing you don't want to give you closure sometimes because they don't want to hurt you, right? And they don't want to have that conversation. Some people are not brave enough to have the conversation.
My
You know what I'm saying?
like that.
Right?
She's had several conversations
Right.
with her husband,
Right.
and now it's
But
over.
I don't want to have this conversation with you because we've tried to have this conversation. So they don't want to. So you're not going to get the closure that you want because now is the movement is here. You see what I'm saying? So just because you need closure, let me tell y'all this. It's because you need closure don't mean you're going to get it.
I just don't think the word closure is where my problem comes in at. Because you cannot tell me when someone has a conversation, we talking,
Mhm.
there are questions or statements that come up later
Mhm.
that, wait a minute, well, I got another question because you in your head, you're rewinding what was said in that conversation or that closure statement.
Mhm.
So you really never get everything answered. You don't, that closure is really not closure.
But okay, so
I don't
I'm
know about
different
that.
than most people.
I don't think.
But
it is,
I'm gonna
because
say this to a person, right? And I'm gonna be quiet here, but I'll say this. When you walk to me and say you want out, you want to be with no more, or if you say that I want a divorce or
You're not
I
gonna
filed
ask
for a
why?
divorce, huh? No, here's the thing. When you say that, that's closure. It means you don't want to be with me anymore,
That's all I
right?
said.
So closure is that.
Mhm.
Me trying to understand why you don't want to be with me no more. It's not really relevant. It's not going to change that you don't want to be with me no more. Because if I find out why you don't want to be with me, then I want to try to explain. You already made your decision. If we married, you done made your decision to divorce me, right? So at the end of the damn day, why do I need to sit here and try to rehash this conversation? Because if you're divorcing me, we've already had this conversation.
I got multiple things real quick, and I'll let you go in, Mr. Denise.
No, I don't have anything.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I don't have anything to say.
Go ahead, nephew. Go ahead.
But read what Aquawoman. You can read what Erica said, but Aquawoman is closure for me because I respect what people have to say. For everybody's not the same. Everybody's not the same. You know, where you may want closure, I may not. We throughout a relationship, and I'm strictly referring to serious and marriages. You know what's going on, and when that person come and say, "Hey, you know what? I want a divorce," it's no talking you out of it. I feel that you've made up your mind. It's no begging. It's no, well, what can I? Because I feel that when it gets to that point,
It's done.
somebody has like, "Hey, I've had enough." When it comes to like, "Hey, if we're conversing, we may go out here and there. You know, we date here and there." Nobody owe anybody anything. And I think that's the key word. Owe you. Nobody owes anybody that. It's not immature. It's not disrespectful. It's not owed to you. So that's my opinion on it. Again, because also if I go out on a date with you twice, we ain't got no connection. Like we haven't built that.
But that's dating.
I think we were strictly referring to long distance relationships and marriages.
But long distance either.
I mean, not
Long term and marriages. I think we ignoring different levels of closure here. There are different levels for everybody when it's pertaining to closure. Everybody don't need closure to try to reignite something. Everybody don't need closure to try to bring something back or to try to save something. Sometimes somebody might need closure to actually take that first step to accountability. And that might not have to include that partner that's moving on. The accountability wise does come with some type of reflection to the action. Now, do I agree? Obligation wise, no, nobody's obligated to have to do anything. But to a respect factor for some, I would think you respect me enough. I would think even though you're leaving,
I don't.
that the respect is there enough to entertain or to say your piece in an adult-like fashion to let somebody know what's up.
But this is why I disagree with you.
That's just what I feel.
But
it's not an obligation. But if you respect your homeboy and y'all ain't the same way no more, yes, everybody knows why it is like that. But you'll still tell old buddy, no, bro, I don't fool with you, yada yada. Like if we going in a realistic fashion, I get what y'all saying. The obligation point, I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing how it got there because it builds up all the way through. You're absolutely right. But we have to also address, we're talking about long term and we talking about marriages. There is more invested. There is a interpersonal, if not entwined, type of relationship here. But it's not just no fly by night. You built something to be everlasting, or at least until y'all died. That's the premise. So right. We going off of the premise for real. I would think you're not just cutting your mama off just because she know what's up. I would think you're not just cutting your kids off even though they know what's up.
I did.
I get you, but that's why I said other people. I'm not putting Joe in nothing.
What I'm saying, but
I'm not putting Joe in nothing.
But what I'm saying,
but I would think but that's what I'm saying. It's the knowing factor ain't the biggest point. I said there's different levels to closure for everybody, and there's different meanings to closure for everybody.
Right.
It's not just to try to stop something. That closure aspect ain't just to try to stop it from happening. No, okay, for some, it can be that accountability.
Okay, but let me ask you this question. Okay, so I agree with what you're saying. I'm not finna dispute what you're saying, but let me ask you this here. Sometimes, man, when I'm done with your ass, I'm done. Right? I don't give a damn what you feel. I don't give a damn how long the relationship is. Right? Some people feel you knew better. Yeah. You crossed the line and you didn't ask me, could you cross the line? And you did it any damn way. Right? So you're not going to get what you want. I'm out. You see what I'm saying? That's aspect of it too. If somebody crossed the line with you, bro, and they did it and they didn't ask you and they knew they was wrong, but now they want to sit down and talk about it, but they crossed the line any damn way, what we got to talk about? You know what it is. When I say I'm out and I don't F with you no more, I don't F with you. I'm even though we could be the best of friends. If you went out and screwed my wife, but you want to talk to me about it later, or my girl, or somebody that I liked a lot, right? And you supposed to be my dog. Bruh, we ain't talking no more.
This my response.
Because you know how, if me and you tight, you already know how me and you get down, right?
I agree.
And you know, if you cross that line with me, right? This is a line that boys don't cross. You crossed it for whatever reason, and then you want to try to explain it to me, and you want to talk to me. I'm not talking to you no more.
But I agree with that. Okay. This is where I go with how I'm viewing it. Okay, because we started it off, and you were talking about as far as not having a reason, period.
Right.
I don't rationalize that with not having a reason. Because that's when I go back to y'all points. You're absolutely right. To that point, we have a reason. You know what it is. It shouldn't have to be discussed from there because you know how we feel.
Gotcha.
That's understood. I'm talking about for the earlier point where you said, yo, if I'm just with my wife and she tells me, hey, I don't want to, you know what I mean, continue this, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to be all right to understand that I don't have it may not be a reason for her, or she doesn't have to tell me.
But can I ask you
those situations are a little bit more nuanced.
But can I ask you a question when it comes to that? I'm gonna raise my hand because I want to ask you a question in your point of view, what you're saying here.
Okay.
Because when you're saying that, right, and your wife says she wants that divorce, don't you already know?
No, this is where I go with it. Because and I'm only referring to today. I can't speak for
I got you. Okay, I got you.
The beforehand. That ain't my jam.
Okay.
But for today, how it's viewed in marriage now, most folks look at that as just a business paper.
Okay.
So And I only seen about 2, especially one. I won't bring it out, but it went
Gotcha,
publicly, where it was more of a business move. Nobody was really inherently wrong, but when it was brought to each other, hey man, let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Mhm.
It was like, all right, it was a transaction.
Mhm.
They go back to how some sports players, and we talk with them, how they view marriage, period.
Mhm.
How most other dudes, if they have something to lose, how they view marriage, period. It's not always that somebody antagonized or cheated or did something else. I'm only talking about for the cases where
but okay, so
nothing should be provided. I don't.
Let me interject right here. Let me interject what you're saying right here, because I think sometimes, right, you have to realize when a person does that to you and they don't want to give you a reason, you chose wrong. What you thought you had is not what it is. That is your closure, right? When a person don't give you closure and you think you deserve it, they don't want to give you closure. You chose the wrong person. I tell people this all the time. If you're a good woman, you're a good dude, you're gonna have that conversation. You will, right? If you don't, that person didn't feel the way you thought they felt about you, right? They looking at you and saying, you know what I'm saying, whatever triggered them to make that move on you, they did not respect you, or they was not involved in a relationship to the point where you thought y'all were. That's on you. They misled you or whatever, but you read the tea leaves wrong, and you got to understand that, okay, I got to take ownership of that. This MF didn't feel the way I feel. They're not going to give me what I want, and you have to move on. And that's tough for some people to hear because you need closure. But at the end of the day, when a person don't give you closure, it's because they don't want to. Every man and woman know if you've been married for a long time, the conversation need to be had. If you've been in a relationship for a long time, they understand they should have their relationship. You know that. That's bullshit if you say you don't. It's a choice that you're making not to have that conversation.
Shout out to Nate Dogg, because he was going to say what I was going to respond with you with. What if you chose correctly, then they change? Is that you chose wrong?
Yes, because
or is that just not a growing pain?
No,
people changing in the midst.
Okay, but if they change, you still have to accept them. Maya Angelou said it best. When a person shows you who they are, what did she say? Believe him. So people change, and you have to, when you, bruh.
I said no closure equals they avoid taking accountability.
Okay, and
things with their egos.
And so even if I don't take accountability, damn you, I'm moving on with my life. I'm gonna be happy.
But what if you're moving on and it wasn't because, it's because of that person? Like, for instance, my girlfriend, her husband drinks a lot. She's asked him several times, hey, you need to get some help.
Okay, and he chose not to, and she moved on.
Continued.
Okay,
and so now she's wanting a divorce.
So divorce him.
And now he's saying, okay, let's talk about it.
Okay,
I've been talking to you about this for a few years now, and I just don't want to deal with this anymore.
But okay, so here's the thing: are you steadfast in what you believe in, or do you believe in your marriage and matrimony? You want to give them a chance? That's up to you. When this is what I have to tell everybody.
No. I'm just
I'm saying this at the end of the day.
It's not
life. You don't have choices in life, right?
Some of the choices you have.
Let me say this.
Some choices that you
let me say this. Life is going to give you rain, shine, sleet, or snow. Mm-hmm. You don't make a choice today that God gonna say for your ass to come home. So at the end of the day, right? This is where I live my life. Right? I live my life is I got to make the best decision for Joe Lockett. And if it's hurt you, your ass finna get hurt. Okay? I got to do what I got to do for me to be happy, because when God says time for me to go home, I still haven't seen anybody say, I'm going to take your place, because you can't. So if you're not giving me what I want, if it's not what I want, and I don't want to talk to you about it, some people are going to say, damn you, I'm not going to talk to you about it, and I'm going to move on. Is that going to give you your closure? Maybe not. But you have to be strong enough to understand that even if that person changed on you and they, you chose right and they went into something different, that's life. Life got the life in, and the person that you chose changed. You couldn't say how many times we done went outside and it's sunny outside, and all of a sudden it freaking started raining, and you get rained on, and there's no raincoat, there's no umbrella, and you get wet. Damn it, you just got wet. But you're saying, but guess what? You just got wet. It ain't not a damn thing you can do about it. Life ain't perfect. Life is going to happen. Life will life on your ass, and you got to be willing to adapt, overcome, and improvise whatever that is. But you got to make sure you take care of yourself. And if you have kids, your responsibility as a parent is to make sure you and your kids are going to be okay. The other person, you cannot dictate what they do. You can hope they're gonna do the best. But once you show me your Cyndi Lauper, I have to understand you. You show me your true colors. Once you show me your Cyndi Lauper, right? I'm good. I got you.
Oh, Phil Collins made a little song like that too.
Which one?
My bad.
Which one? What you talking about? Against us? No, that.
I see your true colors.
I know what you're
It's on
talking
the
about.
same. It's on the same CD with
Okay, I got. Yeah, but but I always say when you show me your Cyndi Lauper, I have to believe what you're saying, and I get people want closure because of
Nate said that. Well, one, go to. Who said something?
He was saying what I was saying. I'm not.
MDG?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. He was saying what I was saying
Nate
earlier.
just said my ex she changed after 23 years. She thought she could do better than cheated. Bye.
But okay, so when your ex or your when you cheat or she cheats, sometimes I'm gonna say most times you've been married for 23 years. Nate, dog, she was tired of you. She was bored. You wasn't doing something that she didn't like, right? She was not happy in that marriage after 23 years. Something got stagnated for her. Not saying you was right, not saying she was wrong, not saying you didn't listen, not saying she didn't listen. But whatever it is, Dexter brought something different. Trust me, I get that. It ain't fun, right? But you think sometimes after 23 years, you don't have to do certain things. But a woman still have the allure to want something more that you're not giving as a husband. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you was not doing, the emotional attachment you didn't have to your woman, the smacking on the butt, the kissing, the saying I love you, you cute, whatever, right? Some other dude did what you wasn't doing. The woman that was with you for 23 years, if you were doing everything, a man can't enter your fortress if your woman loves you and you're doing everything you need to do. A man or a woman can only take your man or your woman if you're not fulfilling their needs and they, you know what I'm saying, that they love you. A woman that's truly in love and a man that's truly in love cannot be taken. But a woman that's not truly in love anymore can get got 20 years, 5 years, 3 years. They can get got, right? If I start looking at you and like, damn, you get on my nerve. Or damn, he ain't laid it right last night, right? Or
Once I'm irritated,
but you see what I'm saying? So if you're not satisfying her in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or him for a long enough period of time, the years don't matter. It's like, I want this, I need this.
She can't.
Say what?
Because I'm in. I'm not talking to you.
He said his wife trying to get back now
After 3 years.
Yeah, because when she went out there and she found something and she found out that the grass wasn't green on the other side. See, sometimes you want the T-Pack and the thong or you want Dexter on a Friday night, but when you got Dexter and he got the whole package, he don't want your ass. Nate Dogg put up with you.
That and I know we may disagree, but that's me. I don't feel you should get married in your early 20s. I don't feel you should be married. Honestly, if you're going to do it late 20s, maybe 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And I only say that because when you're going from like high school, your parents, and you're going into, you really don't even know what's out here.
Boys
You
to
don't
men.
know.
Yeah. Women,
and I
girls,
feel like a lot of people, I know someone personally, she got pregnant. They end up getting married before she had the baby. They end up having more kids, and she ended up, well, they both end up, but definitely she ended up stepping out. But it's like I know my dad was really strict. So it's like when your parents so strict and when you finally get out there, it's like, oh my God, what is this? What is this? And I'm not saying that's an excuse, but I'm saying that I don't feel that a person,
if you haven't experienced life,
so long,
if you in 2024, I would tell my daughters, I would tell any young man or woman, you need to experience life, right? And see what it is to make sure you love this person. Sow your wild oats. It sounds horrible, but sow your wild oats.
The guy said 20s, we are still growing up.
Yeah.
We need to live alone for 2 years, plus career, plus own identity, plus healing. And that's true.
Right. Find out what you like and don't like. Because if you're kicking it with somebody, kick it with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Knock it down, have fun, but go feel what life is and go learn what love is to you. Because I think if you're in your early 20s, you don't know what love is to you. You know what emotions are to you. You don't know what love is, right? And I think even to your 30s and 40s, you don't know what true love is.
I didn't know what true love was. And because I went from parents, my own home, my kids, I never had that space. In the last 3 years, I've lived alone and I've learned things about me that I don't like, because I never really had the time to just focus on me. It was always on someone else.
Listen, same thing with me, this house, everything I've done, right? People are saying, Joe, when you gonna fix your house? Damn y'all. But my daughter said they come and guess what? 1 week, boom, bam, it's done.
Your priorities.
Right. Exactly. But
what you care about.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So when I look at my life right now, there has never been a priority in my life since I got a divorce besides my kids, right? And my friends. I move quickly for what I love. What I realized about me. I move very fucking quickly for somebody that I love and care about. I don't question it. I just do. Right. So I know for me that when I move, I have to be in an environment that I feel comfortable. A woman needs to make me feel comfortable so I can move freely. If I got to think when I'm around you, I don't like you. And that's very true. If I have to think or say, or if I got to give one iota of a thought to why I need to or do I need to, I'm not liking you very much. If nephew called me and said, Joe, whatever. Okay. When? Where? How? You call me.
Are you saying that if someone, what do you do to the people you don't like?
If I don't like you, I'm not going to move freely. I'm not. It's not. It's I'm thinking. It's maybe I'm going to do something.
Okay.
If you call me and say,
I don't know how that is with you. So okay.
Right, because if you call me, you say, hey, bro, blah 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 blah. Cool. Okay, no problem. Right. Right. No, I don't.
You hesitate if it's something that is
right because I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we flow, we flow. If you and I are having a discussion about what it is, or I'm asking you a question, we're not there. Maybe it's not going to happen with me. You see what I'm saying? And now I'm looking at you different because now you're asking me a question and we wasn't there anyway. So how did you feel we were there? You see what I'm saying? So, and I don't invite new people into my circle. Either I've known you for years, I've been around for you, but right now, the only thing that I can say that's going to be new in my circle is when, and she's not new, I just never laid eyes on her, never hugged her. It's when Selena walked off the airplane tonight. Right? That's going to be new to me, right? Because I've never, Sabrina, when she was born, I was in Japan. I held her, right? Yeah. I hugged her, I smelled her, I changed her diapers. Selena was born after I left from Japan. Yeah. So I've never seen her, never changed her diapers, never held her, only FaceTime with her. But she loved her daddy. So when I see both of my daughters tonight, right? That young lady, they come in 11 o'clock. They come in 11 o'clock tonight on American Airlines. So when they come in tonight, and I see those two girls come off that damn airplane,
look at you.
Right? It's going to be a whole different. And I don't know what daily emotion. People say, "Are you nervous?" No. Are you giddy? I'm excited. How do you feel about that, man? I'm happy that my daughters are coming, but when I see them, I don't know what the hell that emotion gonna be, because one I sort of know. And the other one, I don't know at all, but I feel like I know them because we've been FaceTiming and talking all the time. But think my daughter Selena just turned 22 September the 5th. She's 22 years old. She have never seen her father in person. Ever. My two daughters 6 months ago was not speaking English to the point where they can conversate, right? What they decided to do because they knew he was coming to America, when y'all see them, they're going to be able to speak broken English or pretty good English because they wanted to learn to speak it, right? That's why I know they're my daughter, because guess what? Both wasn't hungry, but the juice son need.
I told you that. Yeah.
Both of them got it. My daughters know, like, when we got to go do something, we got to step up to the plate. That's why I say I know them my babies, because they don't give a damn. We coming to America, we going to speak English, Pop. You know what I'm saying? They got it. I'm not, do they speak like it? I do? No. But when they come on this podcast, possibly tomorrow, because they said they want to come on. So if they come on this podcast tomorrow, they will be able to answer questions. They may say, say it again, Dad. I may have said it in Japanese, but they better speak it back to you in English, because guess what? They're my babies. So again, when you want to do something and you want to believe in something, man, you will be able to do it, and you're going to move on it. And I know I've kind of changed the subject, but I'm going to say this to everybody, man, because I want to end the podcast on a positive note. It has taken me 22 years to make my dream come true. 22 years I have been longing to do what I'm doing now, to pay for my daughters with no interruption from anybody. They can see me, be there for me, right? And I'm able to, at the end of the day, I'm able to see my daughters and be able to pay for them for everything, and they don't have to want for anything when they come here, right? It took me 22 years to be able to do that. And the only thing I'm gonna tell y'all, man, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on God. My dream has come true. I paid for the tickets. They're coming here. They don't want for nothing. I bought them a house. This house that we're living in right now, it's their house. Now, everybody behind the scenes know the work that I did not put in for myself, right? For 2 years. But in 1 week, nephew, what happened? In 1 week, what happened? What happened? What happened, Denise?
Oh my dang.
Right? The whole house has been transformed. It's like HGTV that came into this house and changed this whole house around, right?
A lot of sleepless nights.
Yes, a lot of sleepless night. But here's the great thing about it. Before I became into radio talk shows, I was a former contractor. I owned a contracting company. I know how to do all that stuff. I just didn't want to do it for myself. But when my daughter said they was coming, I went into contractors mode. And man, listen, when they come into this house, right, they're gonna understand they got their own code to put in the door, right? They got their own rooms. Everything is dedicated to them to understand what they're doing. And I'm saying this to tell my story. I was not a good father in the first years of their life. My oldest is 31, my youngest is 22. I wasn't there. Their mom did a great job. But I promise you that their legacy, my job is to retire both of my daughters early.
Hey, no, my daddy ain't on there. I was say, Daddy, you wouldn't pay attention to that.
I think if I think too much, maybe I don't trust you. Excited for thank you, Aquawoman. Enjoy your girls, Joe. Okay, so tomorrow we could probably gonna be on the show, y'all. But Friday, I know nephew said he's gonna do the show, but I'm not gonna be here because I'm gonna be out of town visiting their uncle. And I will see you guys possibly. I'll be back on Monday, so I may do the show with y'all Monday or Tuesday. I'm not for sure, but just know that if I'm not here, Denise and nephew, and we may have somebody else sitting in. Make sure y'all watch the show, participate with the show. But I gotta spend time with my babies, y'all. And I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all. But after tomorrow, it's daddy time. And I'm gonna tell y'all this honestly, but I'm gonna tell dads this. I never understood this because I never had it, right? When your daughter is saying, Dad, I love you, right? I never had that walking around in the house. Like when I was married to my ex-wife, that was my stepson, right? He was my son, but he never called me Daddy, he called me Joe. And I love him. But when Sabrina and Selena said Dad, right? And they saying it with love. And today when they called me this morning and they said, Dad, we're about to get on they said, call me Papa. I said, Papa, we about to get into the taxi in 10 minutes, but we just want to call and tell you we love you. We'll see you in a little while, right? In a couple of hours. It's different, Denise. It's different, nephew. Knowing that you done fucked up, but then there's 2 grown-ass women that still love you, want to come see you. Yes.
That's a blessing.
And that's a testament to them.
Really is.
And that's a testament to their mama.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of women don't like, to say this, but a lot of women, they do that bitter crap about daddy. But I have to respect their mom. Most children have a relationship most of the time, and a lot of their thought is mostly from what mama said and what mama allowed, what mama,
Man, listen.
When this woman, and not even the same country, like that,
listen,
that's a blessing.
I don't like calling out. I got to get. I said it before,
mama.
and I'm gonna give Yumi Shimada as their mother, right? I got to give her props. She never hung me out to dry. When I talked to my daughter, they said, Mama never talked bad about you. When you didn't do things you said you was going to do, she just said, don't worry about it. I got it. But she never talked bad about you. She held a relationship open for 31 years. 31. Because she was hoping that at some point that the dude that I had these babies with, she saw the greatness in me and she knew I was going to do the right thing. And I'm just glad God put me in a position to be able to do the right thing. So the only thing I'm telling y'all, fellas, it's never too late to make it right with your kids.
It's not.
It may take you 20. It took me 22 years to get it right, y'all. 22. Because my daughter just turned 22 September the 5th. So it's 22 years to get this shit right and to have the money to do what I wanted to do for them. Because I didn't want to go to Japan, right? And didn't have the money and wasn't able to do the things I needed to go do. But anyway, y'all have a great day. I am going to go ahead and do this last little stuff for my damn you. Okay. I love y'all. Jitem Themo Ashtamas Eat Liberty. That means we love you. Have a great night, y'all. Y'all take care. We'll see you guys tomorrow.